Isolation Nation, welcome to a very, very special episode. We have been lagging in doing episodes lately, but this is the 5-year reunion mega ultra happy friend show. Make some noise! It is so good to see all of you. It's also been so long since I've been able to do this.
Ben's leaving on camera.
I hope you guys are doing really well. It's very exciting. I probably am surprising nobody, but I had a random photo shoot at my house till 6 a.m. So it took way too long, and I had to drink vodka during the shoot, so I got drunk accidentally at the end of the day and a little stoned. The point is, I went to bed very late, woke up very late, and was late for sound check. So I just got here a couple of minutes ago. My co-hosts' cameras were already turned off, or they already had to step away or something. But I am taking on good faith that they are here for a hell of a show for you. So without further ado, please welcome what is now a 5-legged tripod, the second leg of the 5-legged tripod that makes up SDSC. It's Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
April Fool.
I'm not seeing Steve in the participants list even. Let's go to the leg 3 of the 5-legged tripod. It's Chris Bowers, everybody. Guys, come on, for real. Come on. Jody, are you there? Jody Sweden, everybody. Queen Rachel, come on, guys. This is honestly, it's cute, but it's not funny per se.
There's no audience either, Ben.
I see the audience. Taylor, you let me in. Everybody's here, right?
I don't know what to tell you, man. I just work here.
Come on. Honestly, we've been on a group chat for 4 weeks about this. It did go silent today. When I woke up, it was silent. I did hang out with Bowers 3 nights ago, and he was drunk. And when I brought up the show, he changed topics in a very unnatural way.
We read the transcript in the Atlantic.
Oh, you already read the transcript, so you knew this was going to happen. Perfect. Yes, we did let the editor-in-chief of the Atlantic into... Welcome to Glebe Off the Top, you guys. This is a very elaborate Glebe Off the Top.
You look great, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much. For the next hour and a half, I will be doing some of this. We're gonna... Oh, here, I have a good idea. Hold on just 1 second, you guys. Listen, I'm sure they'll be hopping on shortly. I have been frantically texting and our group, but check this out. Hey, this is cool, Glebe. Everybody, I hope. Oh, don't pig out don't pig out like I do on camera.
I know.
Wait, hold on. I don't give a fuck if no one's here. All right, I can't even do it. I'm very frustrated. And I am very frustrated. It's cute, but it's time. Okay, how do I turn this off even? How do I turn this off?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to
Leg
SDSC.
2, everybody. Happy April Fool's Day.
Happy April Fool's Day. I tried to get my background as close to the era when we were doing this show as possible. I think I nailed it. I'm not sure. Anyway, so happy to be back. I think that I'm not at all being transported into the hell that was the pandemic in my head. This is not at all going to be PTSDSC. I think we're just going to have fun with it. And speaking of fun, let me introduce the third leg of the 5-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. Please welcome Jody Sweeten, everybody.
Hello. How is everybody?
Jody!
Hey!
Hello.
Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh, I've missed everyone so much. Ben, not so much you, but everyone else, I've missed so much.
That's fine, Jody. Thank you for dressing up. Did you roll out of bed in the Snuggie, or did you decide to?
Fuck you. It's a matching sweatsuit, so I am dressed up. And
Perfect. You're in your Honora phase, and also Steve doesn't want to be brought back to the pandemic, but that shirt is bringing me back into a vortex that very pandemic-y.
Well, Ben,
I think if we stare at it long enough, something pops out.
Ben, if you may not remember, but I wore this shirt purposefully. This is the mask shirt. I got another one of it for the show.
The mask shirt? What does that mean?
When you guys made me tear apart my shirt and then we made it into masks for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Same one.
You missed it so much. You thought I must get it again.
I sewed it back together. I got everybody to mail me their masks.
Well, if that's the case, it looks fabulous. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And also, I do enjoy that Ben said you rolled out of bed. It's 3 p.m. where you are, Ben. You're the only one that just rolled out of bed.
I didn't know. I went and I worked out and then I showered and then I've had a whole day, but I just wanted to be comfortable.
You look like you totally did all that except for the shower part.
I might be lying. Okay, now time to introduce the next what is it? The fourth leg of our three-legged tripod, the fourth leg of our five-legged tripod, whatever. Up next, Chris Bowers.
Wow, wow.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing? So Ben, I do not. This photo shoot doesn't seem like it was sanctioned by anyone. I think you were just taking pictures of people, probably when they were drunk. I'm not sure. I believe in the validity of this photo shoot that you had till 6 in the morning.
My life has taken a turn in the last year and a half since we've been together. So there's that.
So before we get any further, I want to introduce Queen Rachel's also here, the fifth leg of the tripod. Queen, how you doing?
Queen.
What's up? Who is she? Is what I'm wondering.
Can we fit
Once
5
I
people
get-
in the?
There we go.
Wow, look at
Oh
that.
my God.
What happened?
I had the tortilla mask.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I
And
thought for-
honestly, my
I thought for a
hair's
minute
not
that-
that much different. It's basically
Oh my God.
it's the
Yeah.
same, just different
You
color.
made a wig of your actual hair into a wig.
Yep.
That's fun.
I thought for a minute that mask was made of Steve's memorabilia underwear.
Oh, stop it. I will say, Steve, I was in Toronto this weekend and I flew Air Canada, and it could not have been a better experience. I kind of doubt lots of things now. It was awesome. The flight was nice. They were very nice people. They had TVs in them. And they got there on time. They carried my bags out of the flight. They gave me a hug. I'm like, I've never flown a better airplane. I don't know.
And-
First of all,
Jar of maple syrup. It's lovely.
2 things, Bowers. 1, if they gave me a hug, that would ruin my flight. 2, yeah, I'm sure they're doing a lot better now that most Americans won't go there.
Also, 3, they probably were just afraid of you, Bowers, now that you look like the bad guy from Ghostbusters 2. We got Vito, the master of evil here. What is happening?
The deep pull. It's a deep pull. I don't even get that reference.
A deep pull is the only way you masturbate, from what I understand.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's a shallow pull, but I get what you're saying.
Short pull. Yeah.
Well, you have to like reach in deeply to find is what,
Oh, I see
what I
what
was
you're
going for.
Oh, you're suggesting he has an innie.
Kind of an innie, yes. I'm just suggesting that he hates work so much that he makes his penis do the work, and then he disassociates and he severances his penis from the rest of his body, and then his outie is the one that gets to experience life after hours.
Okay.
All right.
And if you have the show Severance, we really recommend it. That will
We do.
all make sense once
We
you're
do.
several episodes in.
So how's everybody doing? How's the, people keep saying it seems like the pandemic was 100 years ago. Like it literally seems like so long ago in my brain.
So much has happened.
I feel
Yeah,
Three
I
of us got
actually-
married.
Yeah,
Who?
I got married and I moved into a new place. Let me get the background off. Hold on.
Yeah. We have the finally. I got married.
And me and Steve got gay married before Trump outlaws it, so we fucking figured we'd get it done.
I'm kidding. Here's my studio.
Steve has finally found his paradise. He and Savannah consummated their marriage on 27.
By the way, if you don't have spreadsheet sheets, you're missing out. I need to.
Oh,
that
that's
should've
a
been-
good point.
That should have when I got you for your wedding. I'm sorry I didn't do that.
Absolutely
Spreadsheet
should have gotten
Great
that.
idea.
Instead, Bowers got me this.
Amazing. Amazing.
Great
I
chapter.
texted
We
I ran
have
into
another
Jamie and asked
leg.
him if he'd be here today, and he did not write me back. So Jamie, I
Wait.
think that one's not a prank. Won't be here probably.
We have another leg. Rachel is correct.
The most talented, I
As
would say,
usual, Rachel is correct.
of all of it. Lee Corbin, everybody.
Lee, what's up? We're on the festivities. How you doing, Lee?
The princess of the pencil. She's muted, but she's back and she's better than ever.
There we go. Now I know how to unmute. I spent 5 years practicing.
Hi, Leeds.
Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? I haven't seen you in 10 million years.
Right?
When we were
Doing-
last here, I was a teenager. That's not totally true, but kind
That shit was
And-
illegal.
of.
And now that you're here, you're vertical for some reason. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Oh my good God. I didn't miss you either.
Oh.
By the way,
Is this better?
Ben,
Much better.
it took everything I had to not, because I have a green screen wall that I figured I'll do the background thing again. But like if I turn my camera a little bit, it'll just be open doors
Just a hallway of
do that.
open doors.
with a glare.
Oh,
Oh no.
Let's see it.
no, don't do that.
Do it.
Please
Do
don't
it.
Do it.
Do it.
I gotta take my green screen thing off. Hold on.
No April Fool's prank is worth it, Steve. I can't handle it.
All of a sudden, we have to take Ben to the hospital for a hemorrhage.
I've cured my hemorrhages.
That's the thing that hemorrhages him, of all things.
Hemorrhages are when you can't sit well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. You drive a truck too long, you get hemorrhages.
Yes.
Take-
I mean, they might hemorrhage, and that sounds really terrible. So
Oh.
across the board, not good.
We are also, in case any of you are running tired, we are brought to you today by 96 Hour Energy. 96 Hour Energy. If you need high frequency neurowaker, try 96.
That's just 3 ounces of cocaine.
Yeah, that's
Right.
called Ritalin,
Water
yeah.
that you drink. Yeah.
Rachel, do you want to tell people if they want to tip the show and everything, how we support?
No, I don't. Yes, I do. Everybody, it's all going to me. I'm going to keep it all. It's posted on all of the YouTubes and the Facebooks, but for Venmo, it's at RH Rachel because I'm professional now and I can't have rock hard in my Venmo name.
Oh my God.
Sounds like
PayPal. PayPal is the same, RH Rachel, and I'll put it in the chat.
Sounds like you're in the
And-
wrong profession.
Yeah, you've gone the opposite way. I literally am on OnlyFans now, so I might switch my name to Rock Hard Rachel, to be honest.
You are not.
I am on
I
OnlyFans,
bet
I
you'd
swear
get
to
a lot.
God.
If you put a different picture up, you'd get a lot of followers just on the name. You know?
And technically,
OnlyFans.com/Ben Glebe. Check it out. Not a joke, very sadly.
I know, and technically though, it's only fan. It's only fan. And it is your mom. But that's neat. Let's not get into the,
Oh, wow.
you know.
She doesn't know how to
Oh,
open
wow, your
pictures when I
mom,
text them
yo.
to her.
Do we have a game? We have a game, right? Are we going to talk about the game right now?
Sure.
Who's doing that? I'll do that.
We have a
Today's game, since
We
we've
have a
gotten
game.
older, we're 5 years older, we're going to old a movie. So take any movie and
Age a movie.
make it older. What?
Yeah, age it, old it.
Age a movie. Making a movie
You have
old.
examples for us, Bowers?
You know, like even older school.
Do you have funny examples?
Have one.
The Social Security Network.
I like that.
Look who's talking to Jesus now.
I like that. I like that.
So any $5 super chat, Venmo, blah 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 blah. We'll read those. Then we're also doing meme games. If you want to make memes during the show, we're gonna do a meme game at the end, and you'll win.
I feel like
You'll
meme
win?
creation has probably come a long way in the last several years. Like the memes that we used to have
You're
compared
saying
to
meme technology has really come a long way since.
since
Oh my
we
God, are people going to
class.
use AI to make memes?
Oh,
Oh.
Don't you dare. Do not.
I already
Be creative. Be creative. Use
I
any
agree,
photo
I agree.
editing tool. Those are good too. try.
I agree with you.
And then we're gonna also, obviously, you guys know that we show art throughout the show, and so it's nice that Leedy's here. She's gonna be operating ChatGPT for us, and so
Leedy, where do you live now?
I live in New York. I live in West
You're still in New York.
Harlem.
West
Yeah.
Harlem.
Then,
Amazing.
like, you didn't get driven out of there yet. You're still hanging out. Okay.
And Rachel just turned. Can I say your birthday? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
sure.
Well, I cut off Leedy's going to say a thing. What are you going to say, Leedy?
That's okay. I was gonna give y'all a life update. I live
Please.
in West Harlem. I work in Jersey. I'm the queen at medieval times now.
Oh my God,
That's so
that's your
fun.
dream.
Oh, I
That's
love
the coolest
that.
thing I've ever heard. That's awesome. I love
Yeah.
medieval
Come
times.
along.
yeah, Leedy is the queen at medieval times. We've got Queen Rachel. I'm from Queens. It's half the show.
Ben's a drama queen. I think it's all work.
Where is the medieval times that's like relatively close enough to where you live in West Harlem and work in New Jersey?
It's the
Before you
fourth
answer
floor
that,
of a
Bowers
walk-up.
dresses like the lead singer of Queen. Where is it, Leedy?
It's like 30 minutes away. You just take a bus, but nobody in Manhattan knows it's there.
But it's in
And
Jersey.
yet it's sold out every night. We have almost 1,000 people seated there, almost nightly.
That's
It's
fantastic.
Lyndhurst, New Jersey, but no one knows where that is.
I
Is it
would love it.
distracting? Yeah.
I would just love it so much if it was just the fourth floor of a walk-up in Brooklyn.
Is it
There is
distracting
one-
to perform while people are eating chicken with their hands?
Only when they slam their bowls and my horse starts to lose its mind, but otherwise it's fine.
Also, Leedy had 3 years of experience performing on a show where people eat chicken with their hands.
True.
Obviously,
Yeah,
He's
you're
really
referring-
grateful to you, Ben,
I
for
toured
that.
with
So.
Steven as openers, so I'm really well equipped to work with kids. So I'm like, ready.
Well, the good thing about medieval times in Jersey, they didn't have to change anything.
And to go back to the loop I created there, Rachel just had a milestone birthday. Queen Rachel just turned 50 years old, you guys.
Hey.
Yay!
Welcome to the club.
You icon.
She turned 40. She turned 40 years old. 40 years old, you guys.
30.
I think everybody believed you turned 50 years old.
10.
Like nobody was shocked.
You
By
know
the way,
what?
the older you get and still look like that, the more impressive it is. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Happy
you're still
sweet
hip and
16.
cool. You know, if you said you were 65, that'd be way more impressive than if you were 20.
True. Did you announce that people can like do the same thing as always? They can like leave comments by tipping or whatever?
Yes.
Did we?
Oh, great.
No. You can leave comments with your tips and game entries. And yeah, I did mention you can tip us on Venmo and PayPal, but you can also just put in our YouTube chats, Facebook chats, and our Zoom chats are going a mile a minute, but you can put it there too.
I love that. I love that. Hey, Jody.
Yes.
I didn't have a question. I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, hi.
It was really weird when I was out in LA. Savannah and Jody and I grabbed lunch together, and it was really weird realizing we had never met in person before.
Oh, wow.
Like that was some weird post-pandemic stuff where you're just like, oh yeah, this is my friend I don't know.
Very true. Speaking of your friend that you don't
It's like, this is the first time we've met in person. I was like, shut up. No, it's not. No, we've met at a thing. I knew we would have to have met. I've known you for too long to not have met you. And he was like, no, I think this is it. I was like, wow. Okay. Yeah. So
And then he
I went
opened his
to Steel
jacket.
City. I stayed there, but you weren't there. You were on the road. I went and when I was working there in Pittsburgh. So yeah,
Yeah.
we missed each other.
Oh, that's cool. You stayed at Steel City. That's cool.
Yep.
As soon as you left there, Steve got rid of the place.
Yeah. I was just like, it can't get any better than this. We accomplished our goal.
That's it. Done. I mean, to be fair though, I at least only see you once in a while. I have to run into Ben quite often. So it really yeah.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Always love seeing you.
Speaking of loving seeing you, Jody, there's another surprise we have for you guys today on the show. I don't know if you want to. Are you ready for it now, Jody?
What?
What kind of-
What?
Yeah.
Well, there's only one host of this show that has never performed stand-up comedy on SDSC.
Oh, shit. That surprise. I mean, yeah, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Should we do it right now?
Should I don't know. That's up to the
Are you
audience.
guys ready
Wait,
for
wait,
the
wait,
stand-up
hang
comedy
on, hang on.
SDSC debut of Jody
wait,
Sweden?
Wait.
I think we should introduce the people that are watching. So
That's
they're-
what I
yeah,
meant.
yeah,
That's
do
what I meant.
that. Yeah,
That's what I would do.
yeah.
Let's
order.
introduce the
Yeah.
audience before we
Later.
have somebody perform. That's
Can
a
I
much
also
better
just say
Yep.
how we're both very rusty and doing the show exactly how we always did?
Yeah.
Right? I was going to say,
Totally.
literally nothing has changed from us doing it weekly to now. Like, it's the same amount of organized.
Yeah.
Which
It's like almost a little tighter. It's a little tighter now.
Right. You know what though? We can look back at ourselves and go, wow, we're really
we agreed on the game quicker, but other than that, it's exactly the same.
That is true. By the way, I love that, like, I was given so much shit over the course of the show for how much I would text in our chain, and because sometimes shows require a couple questions, yet Jody's like, should we get on an hour-long Zoom? Everybody's like, we'd love to, Jody. An hour-long Zoom.
And we
Well,
did.
yeah, we're doing this once.
Once. Fair point.
Once.
right. Well,
Fair,
and
fair
you know, like the show's an hour and a half. I feel like at least like a 1 hour meeting is usually a good idea to cover a few bases.
I'm
And we
glad you
still
came
almost
around.
didn't have the Zoom link.
Yeah, I would also like to point out, if Ben's going to bring that up, half hour before the show, which was a half hour after he woke up. Half hour before the show, we were like, Ben, we both need the stream key to stream on your channels, and we need you to open the Zoom because you have the password. And he was like, no, I don't. And we were like, oh no.
Yep. Literally, that's his response. No, I don't. And we're like, what?
Well, my response to that now is
So Ben, introduce the front row so we can get to Jody.
all right. Please, everybody, turn on your cameras and join the madness. It is the front. I forget what I say when I do this, but the front row of extraordinary gentlemen. I don't know what I say. Everybody turn on your front row, and then I think Taylor's going to highlight people one at a time, and we will introduce them, is how that's going to go. And I think maybe we also spotlight Bowers these days to join me in this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
But
Cassie
also-
Nowlin. Hello, Casita. Great to see you. Cool backdrop. I like the backdrop takeover. I like that fire. That branding is tight. We might need to come back and do the show more often. We are joined by the bear himself, Frankie the Burr Berman.
Hey.
Sorry about the blindness, but I heard you're doing
No,
good
yeah.
otherwise.
I am, yeah.
Can't
He's
read
now a
those
jazz
letters
musician,
behind
so
you.
it works out.
Yeah.
That's right.
I had eye
And
surgery.
we're-
That's why I'm wearing the sunglasses.
Whatever
Oh, so
you
it's
gotta
real.
tell
Oh,
yourself.
that brought
Yeah,
this out.
yeah.
I hope you're okay.
Well, let's go in the wrong direction.
And wearing the straw hat of SDSC Indie Days, it is all good in Anna's hood. And we are joined by Mr. and Mrs. who've decided to drop their last names because they want to go mysterious, kind of like the opposite of
I
Brangelina.
want to know if you can still spell it.
HLLAVCK?
No.
E-E-R-M-A-N.
MOUSE.
PNIS.
Hello, guys. Thanks, everybody.
We are now joined by my namesake in a weird way. It's Stanley Jungleeb, everybody.
Good to see you, Ben.
Good to see you as well. More guitars, the merrier is your philosophy. We always know that about you.
That's
And
it.
if you're looking for a pearl necklace, look no further. Or a stuffed animal with a butthole in it. It's Alejandra Pearlman. I just made Taylor lose his mind.
We're
Oh,
just
that's a
gonna
cool
run over
hat.
Pearl Necklace? Really?
Because I want to know when I'm queued up on here.
Nice hat, Jack.
Jack has got a great hat. He made that hat with physics. It's Jack Dostile.
Last tiara.
And we are joined here by the graphics man extraordinaire. It's the master of graphics, Hayden LeMaster. Hayden, don't look now, but those buildings behind you have elevators. We are joined by the good doctor, Abibier. It's Abby Wright, everybody.
Have you pulled anything out of Have you pulled something out of someone's ass in the last 2 years, Abby? What's the update?
I don't think in the last 2 years. No, I think it's been longer than that.
People are getting a little bit more responsible with their anuses, and I think that's beautiful. Putting something in your ass is wrong. I don't want to be a Abibier Wright. You know what I mean? We are joined in the front row here by the Timothy herself. It's Tam, you bitch Brown.
I'm so out of background making. This is supposed to be SGSC, and it's not there, and I don't know what happened. It's so good to see you.
Your camera goes PR and makes you look bald. So that's also good.
Yep. I don't know what's happening. We're moving on. We are joined straight from the snow with the quiet please sign. Rachel's quiet please sign. That's why you had to go in the wilderness to find peace and quiet. And that's where my hand without the fingers it went.
I
I've been
know.
looking for that.
I can't move them. I want to, like, just these ones here. But I can't. I don't want to.
Because they're frozen. They're frozen solid.
Ben, you know what's weird is your hand has been in this hand.
Not just my hand. It's Jen Winkleplex.
Also, that's what people pay for on the OnlyFans.
That's game worn for the Winkleplex.
We are joined by somebody who can't be caught. The loose is loose. It's Megan Loose. And we are joined here. Hello, Megan. And we are joined here by the man himself. It's Rocky Balboa. It's Frank the Angles Nataro. Angles. Oh, one of my favorites is here. She's sewing, she's knitting, she's quilting like she always does. It's Cashew Savanity.
Yeah, I was coming.
And her
That's
mom.
something special for you, Ben.
Thank you so much. And her mom is here. His mom is obviously Mama Cashew. Great to see you. It's story time. It's Jennifer story time.
Hey, good to see everybody.
That blew me out of my seat.
Yep.
And if you want to get high, you got to get with Swerdlow. It's Wendy Swerdlow. What's up? Thank God she's not pulling her mic into frame and talking too loud. Good to see you, Wendy. And we're joined by somebody straight from downtown Chinatown. It's downtown Lindsey Brown.
What's up, Lindsey Brown?
And we are joined by someone doing their best impression of Rocky Balboa. It's Front Row Steve.
Greetings from the 51st state.
The great state of Canada. Great to see you, man. I'm glad you finally got the stuff up on the shelves.
They're all there.
So glad to hear that. Ashley Neville is joining us. Let's level up with Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Been a while.
Hello. It has been a while for sure. It's been like a year and a half almost, I think, since we've done this puppy. And that's how long Meg's been playing with her dinosaur. It's Meg Begley Jr., everybody. Is there a bucket on that hat or is that a penis?
It's a penisaur.
The penisaurus.
Yeah.
You got to get that looked at. If you're a penisaur, you got to get it checked out.
What if you put the tiny hand on that?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it needs a hat.
That was the worst moment of my life. Ladies and gentlemen, it's somebody who used to be camera action. Now it's just all action. It's Queen Suesh. Good to see you, Sue. And we are joined by Ken Gar, everybody. Gar is with us. It's the Brad Clark 5. Good to see you, Brad. Great Isolation Nation shirt. And we are joined here with a Star Wars shirt and a beautiful breezy day that instead of reminding me of breeziness, reminds me of early pandemic when this was everybody's backdrop. And it feels very uncomfortable. It's Charles Quilliam, everybody. Hello, hello. And he used to be an Adler, now he's a Dadler. It's Dadler himself, the Funko Pop Maestro of the world.
Yeah, and now my son's 1, so and my daughter's 3, so yeah, I'm adding up to the Dadler.
Amazing,
Double
amazing.
Dadler.
Are they okay having to sleep in a plastic display box?
Yeah, they're getting used to it. Visibility is good.
These kids are in mint condition.
We both hold it. Little, you know?
It's so clean.
So I'll get them graded later.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of mint condition, we have the great sailor of the great seas. It's the Bunst, Dana the Bunster, everybody.
Elbows up, everybody. Elbows up.
Elbows up. I don't know what that means, but sure.
It's a Canadian war cry.
Thank you, Steve.
Love that. Confused completely.
It's going so well. The Canadians are declaring war against it. Like, this is awesome. This is just I can't even say. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. And we are joined by, I'm filming you with my dash cam. It's Dash, everybody.
Hey.
Good to see you, Dash.
Yay, Dash!
And it's the statistician to the stars, the man who emails me with the most obscure numbers that I would think would be weird, except I'm super into it every time. It's Greg Murphy, everybody.
Greg.
Good to see you, Greg.
Greg. Woo.
Great number skills. And also, I heard you're not a slouch with letters either. Yeah, indeed. And we're joined here by a woman. Do not cross this woman, otherwise you will be ear-peeled Holyfield, the queen of Florida herself, on becoming a Jan Johnson in Central Florida, everybody.
What's up, Skittles?
Jan Skittles Johnson Trubelfluber. It's a rainbow of Florida flavors. And speaking of the opposite of a rainbow, it's Greg Gorman, everybody.
Hey, Greg!
Good to see you, Gray. Pleasure. That was one of the worst hearts I've ever
Is
seen.
that a
Looked
spread
like
eagle
spider.
alien behind? Is that a spread eagle alien behind you? No, okay, I like that.
I don't think my mom ever did psychedelics, but that was her favorite thing, and now I'm into it.
And also, I mean, if you're gonna encounter an alien, that's the best way they can let you know they are friendly.
I mean,
well,
it
that
like
alien is saying
already...
we come in peace.
And it has elbows up.
It looks like somebody already did.
Indeed. Yes, they did. Indeed. And speaking of coming in peace, we're joined by JoJo herself. It's Josepha Warren, everybody.
Hey.
To
Hey, everybody.
Hey, JoJo.
Hello.
Hey.
And wearing the Steel City AF shirt, representing a relic. Well, Steel City's still going. I don't know the details. With 2 heads in the back, it's Kirk Parsons, everybody.
My parole officers, Bob and Bobby.
Love that. That'll never leave my dreams. And it's the Velvet Fog herself, the voice that never stops giving. You got to say hello to us. It's Marissa Francis Harnedy.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah.
Can you say a full sentence?
What was that?
Say a full sentence.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Missed you all so much. I can't believe it's been 5 years.
Marissa.
What a voice. What a voice that is. I love it. I miss that voice. And speaking of voices I miss, I also miss the following face, so it's not my best transition. But it's Randy Fosland, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, Randy. Good to see you.
Yeah.
And bringing out the devil in all of us, Tesha Whitman is with us today, everybody.
Tasha!
And ladies and gentlemen, give it up to my personal rabbi. It's Yisroel M. Picker.
Woo-hoo!
Hey guys.
Great to see you, Rabbi. And we're joined here by a woman who I had a torrid affair with for about a year and a half.
Shut
about
your mouth,
50,
Ben. You shut your damn mouth.
52 years ago, and I am his father. It's Ann Bowers, everybody.
What's up, Mom? What's up, Mother?
Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Great to see you. Great to see you. I miss you, and I'm sorry I'm late on my alimony payments.
You couldn't afford it.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Please tip the show. And we are joined here by the very happy married couple who married on account of this here very show. They met, they married. The only negative is one of them had to move to Canada. It's Dina and Jeremy Fisher.
What's up, guys?
The punisher and the receiver of the punishments, I assume.
It's a welcome punishment.
Hopefully,
Do
it's
you
the
yell
best kind.
punish? Do you yell punish me? I don't know. I don't want to know. Stop. I should ask that question.
Oh my God. And we are joined here by the man with the blue box. What's in the blue box? It's Vincent Morales, everybody.
Hey.
We don't know, but we do know also what's in that red box, and it's secretive. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome somebody I couldn't be more excited to have here. One of my favorites. It's Zoom user. Great to see you, me. Really great to see you. Hello. And we are joined by two other Zoom users. It's Thomas and Cecilia Smith, everybody.
Hey.
Great to see you. We're joined by a man who's floating backwards towards the Golden Gate Bridge. Be careful. There's a bridge behind you. It's Ralph Silva.
Hi, everybody.
Great to
From
see you.
Arizona.
You're in Arizona. Tell that to everything that you're presenting.
Just San Francisco, but I'm in Arizona.
Okay, we're going to take your word for it. And speaking of taking your word for it, it's LJ Mudson stuff.
What's up, buddy?
What's in the box? Nobody will ever know. And coming to you directly from the apocalypse, it's Lee Hargraves, everybody. What's up, buddy?
I think we all are at this point.
Fact. That's a fact. And coming to you from what looks like a virtual backdrop that I wonder why it was chosen, it's Jeremy Weichel. Hello, Jeremy. Pretty sure that's a dead cat in the background. Great to see you, Jeremy. And we got Joel joining us, everybody. It's Joel. Stopping the doom scroll long enough to be with us today. I love this. What old faces? I don't mean old as in looking old. I don't mean to say that on your face, Joel. I meant just old faces from the past. Just we all do look a little worse for the wear, all of us. And is that everybody?
Probably not.
Oh no, Randy Longmire!
Randy Longmire
Yeah,
wearing a
what's up,
Bowers
dude?
jacket. And definitely a cocaine vial necklace. What's that, Randy?
Also from Bowers.
Yeah, much like the pocket square, that comes with a jacket.
Yes, indeed. Yes, it does. And coming to us with the tiara and a very, very large quilted pillow, it's Anna D, everybody.
Not in a
Great to see
daycare.
you.
Love it.
For a change. And coming to us from one of her many, many homes around the globe, it's the pumpkin seamstress to the stars. It's Shannon Burke, everybody.
What's up, Shannon?
Workay makes you workay. Great to see you, Shannon. And we were joined for a brief second until the camera went off by Nakechi, everybody, the dancing Leo goddess.
Nice.
Great to see you, even if for only a glimpse. And we are all there. You are. Hello,
There she
Nakechi. Great
is.
to see you.
Hello.
Great to see you. Your Elmo needs a tickling, just so you know.
It's
Please
been a
get
minute.
You can say that to
It's been a
me.
minute.
It's been a minute.
Been a minute for sure, for all of us. And we are also joined here by, oh my goodness, to our hearts, it's Kristen Key,
What are you
everybody.
doing in my bedroom? Get out of here.
Man hasn't been in there in a while.
I was just scrolling porn. What are you doing? The worst thing to look at right now.
Kristen, it was quite the rabbit hole. The porn you were scrolling was this.
How did you know I like rabbit hole porn?
I don't remember the context of that backdrop, but it seems funny.
I don't remember either, but I assume that this is the content on your OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.com/Ben Glebe. $10 a month, you can find out.
Just her slowly.
Can I not find out if I give you 20?
You can. Yes, you can. Otherwise, I'm going to text you all the images, Steve.
Guys, you
Every
guys
week,
all
3
look
images.
good. Bowers, when did you start a cult? What happened?
I joined the Allman Brothers, and there's a strict hair policy. So
Whatever you're worshiping, I'm in. Let's do it.
Kristen,
Bowers joined the
psychedelics and find Jesus.
Bowers joined the Almond Brothers, and he now sells almonds wherever he goes. So we're brought to you today by Bowers Almonds. Crack one open.
Kristen's doing the Jimmy Neutron, so I like that. We've all got new hair. So I like
I also enjoy that Kristen asked Bowers when he started a cult, as if the answer to that is not March 16th, 2020.
Yeah.
Did you not just see us introduce 65 people? That we...
I was watching porn. I forgot you were here.
I also love that Steve changed his hair up. He went to the hairstylist and said, "Give me wild Steve."
Just continually, yeah.
Yes, I've just been waiting here the whole time for you to
Waiting
come
there
back.
for several years watching porn.
Been watching my rabbit hole porn.
Rabbits have holes. I didn't even know that.
Oh, do they?
Steve, did you go to the hairstylist and say, "Give me wild Steve"?
What?
Is that your wilder version? Is like slightly a little bit more spiky up on top, or like, how do you mix it up for your moods?
Ben, I think you've forgotten who I am. This is what I've always looked like.
No.
Just during the pandemic, I did shave my head, but this is what I looked like before that, in the before times.
That's so weird. I only see you in my dreams bald.
Yeah. There. As a reminder, Josh Wolf did describe me during that phase of the show as a sunburnt toe.
Yes.
So how you been, Kristen? How's the world? How's things treating you out there?
Oh my God, it's been crazy. I just got off a gay male cruise ship, so my porn changed a bit.
So did Bowers.
Speaking of Ben's OnlyFans,
It was weird. I was expecting it to be like an Olivia cruise with like lesbians, but they turned their deck 12, the sports court, they turned that into the red light district. And so they called it the Dick Deck. And I was there with 2 other lesbian comics, and we were like, a Dick Deck? We're going there. And so
Sure.
hours were spent. And the guys asked us, they were like, if this was a lesbian cruise, what would you lesbians be doing at the Dick Deck? I'm like, oh, it's a sports court. So we would just be playing fucking pickleball.
I mean, does the boat shake so much it almost tips over? I mean, Jesus Christ, I can't imagine. I mean, how many?
You're just assuming they're going, heave.
It's all in one motion. One back and forth.
And more on the hoe than on the heave, really.
You get blisters. You gotta get calluses on your hands. Yeah,
Go off the deck. Heave.
Well, that's only for a few people on the cruise.
Yeah, they start the cruise. They're like, this is the first mate. This is the second. This is the third.
What happens on the Dick Deck on the courts? Like, is it people just have their dicks out, or like what's going on there?
It's an orgy. It's a full-on orgy. And before you go into it, there's like a table. And so I was with Jin Cobra and Jeannie Yashiri. So it's 3,000 gay men and 3 lesbian comedians, as if lesbian Jesus hadn't blessed us enough. And they said, oh, we have an area just for you. And we're like, oh, with like couches and like TVs. They're like, no, with like ergonomic lesbian sex furniture. Do you need lube? And me and 2 other lesbian comedians at the same time went, why? Like, no, we just want to come. We just want to watch and laugh. We want to, and so they sent us to the voyeur deck, and man, we ruined somebody's good time because there are some people up there trying to, they're whatever. Anyway, now they're joined by 3 lesbians who think that they're the balcony Muppets.
Wow. I mean, an orgy on sports courts at least makes sense because they're already used to like having a big broom just to wipe up fluids.
Good. Clean up
Or a Zamboni. We don't know. We don't know
Yeah.
what they use to clean up. I didn't
Actually,
stay through the
the-
end.
Alaskan cruise.
True.
Kristen, it's the Zamboner.
After
You're
3
up
days,
there
that pool
on a
that
hockey
pool
rink.
you can literally walk on water on that pool after 3 days.
You could. You
Oh my
could.
God.
It was magical. It was magical for anyone that's into that sort of thing. It was. We stayed up there hours. Just
So you're heckling a gay orgy?
No, just watching. We did not have. Well, yeah. Wow, look at him go.
Kristen was
He
stabbed.
just had a finishing move. Like
One of my best friends sends me pictures from the what is the alley party in San Francisco? It's literally like basically something alley. I want to say Santee Alley, but that's here in the cheap shopping. Anyway, he'll take videos and whatever of just in the street, just they're pissing on each other.
I didn't see
And
that.
speaking of Ben's OnlyFans, it's OnlyFans.Ben Glebe.
That is the crowd. Like that's what you go there for, is like sort of weirdly extreme BDSM on a San Francisco street. They just kind of block it off,
Just like on a Wednesday, or is it like special
No,
sex day?
I believe it's a whole weekend. So
that's fun.
It's a whole weekend.
It might just be one day, but it's a weekend day, so that plenty of people can make it. You don't want to.
They had like regular dance nights that were supposed to be like not nude, because that was outside, so you could do whatever. But inside they had like leather night. But I stayed up on like deck 4 and looked down on them, and I just be like, "There's a hand job. There's a hand job. Ooh, a hand job." Like it was. Yeah.
Let's do the hand job everywhere.
Everybody, I just got a notice. I've now been demonetized on all platforms.
What did I say? What? Everybody's so sensitive.
Also, that Cheerio head behind Steve looks a lot like my penis.
Well, I'm changing my
Demonetized
background.
because you have a lesbian on. That's
Idiot test
bullshit.
now on Pluto TV. Holy balls. Are you gonna do another male gay cruise?
Yeah, I've got one to Alaska this year. I'm doing it goes lesbian, gay, and between it a whole bunch of tours. Yeah,
Now does it affect the cruise when it's cold out?
I haven't been on one of those yet. I'm curious if they'll have like socks on.
Is that
all
cruise?
the dicks will be smaller for sure, I think. Probably, right?
Is that cruise called Alaskan for it?
You know, I think it is.
Oh my God. Talk about a
How
baked
much I
Alaskan.
love this show. This is so fun, guys.
Oh,
By
it's
the way,
fun.
I love seeing all the front row people, man. It was really cool seeing all you guys. It was awesome, man. I really, really missed
I remembered why we stopped doing this.
I do this by myself.
Platforms that we were available on.
By the way, I do this by myself at my house 4 days a week still. You guys just aren't here.
Also,
Kristen burned out and she was only on it like very sporadically.
Oh, just a couple times.
Can you imagine if she was here like the rest of us? Yeah, you'd just be moving into that dick deck. You'd be like, just leave me here. Don't even. Yeah,
leave me here with the penises.
It's been too much. I can't go back. Yeah.
I do enjoy that. Like Jody was about to do stand up, and then she got bumped in the lineup by 65 introductions and a story about the dick deck.
Well, first of all, I got to take that joke out. But
I came in late. I didn't know she was about to do stand up. I would not have launched into
more
my
than
dick deck
happy
story.
to be postponed and kicked to I am fine. I'm
Well,
great,
Kristen, while she tries to wiggle out of it, are you able to stay for 3 or 4 minutes and watch the stand-up debut on SDSC of Jody Sweden?
Yes! Holy shit, yes! I'll mute myself. But first, let me tell you this incredible joke I just wrote. Jode!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, keep your laughter loud and your laughter even louder. Please welcome the stand-up debut of Jody Sweeten.
An awesome place to get to do some stand-up at. I love you guys and I have missed you all. I mean, how's everybody doing amidst existential terror of a falling empire, right? Blind years with that. But no, I'm looking for distractions right now. Distractions, Kristen, if you will. One of the things I like to do is I love random factoids and like stupid listicles on the internet. Not testicles, listicles on the internet. And one thing that I learned recently from a Slate article, which is weirdly going to tie into the conversation that we were having about the dick deck, is that I learned from a Slate article that pineapples and lawn flamingos are sort of the international swingers sign, or ethically non-monogamous, if you will. But apparently, lawn flamingos represent a thing, or pineapples, which I think they should have gone with a banana to be really obvious, but what do I know? So the whole thing, I guess, is like some sort of underground code for, hey, I have a lawn flamingo, if you know what I mean. You want to stand on one leg? And during the lockdown, which reminds me so of all of this, during the lockdown, there was a phenomenon in my neighborhood called the Flamingo Fairy. And it works both ways. But basically, the Flamingo Fairy, you'd go outside, you'd open your door like some sort of cave goblin and scurry outside to get, food or something and go back in. But you'd open your door and there would be like 200 fucking lawn flamingos out there. Like when I say the Flamingo Fairy, I don't mean like, oh, look, here's like 3 or 4. I mean covered in a sea of flamingos, just everywhere. And so my question was, who has that many lawn flamingos? Like, is someone on the internet or just hitting up every like Armstrong Garden Center and just taking every lawn flamingo that they can find? Like, somebody's like, well, I got these 200 things sitting in my garage. I should probably put them to use. So, the Flamingo Fairy would visit, and then it was your turn to be the Flamingo Fairy, because everyone loves that, right? It's like a fucking chain letter where you're supposed to send it to 10 people or you're gonna die. It's white people. I have to say, figuring out. I first of all, I didn't get picked. The Flamingo Fairy never visited my house. And now that I know what I know, I take it really personally. So I feel like really unfuckable because no one in my neighborhood and all of the Flamingo Fairies was like, we should hit her up. So that kind of hurt, I mean, not a garden, no, nothing, just empty lawn. Yeah, at least I never had to figure out how to transport 200 lawn flamingos in my trunk at like 2 a.m. and stick them on a neighbor's yard. That's a problem. I think I would have murdered people over at that time. So really glad I didn't have to figure that out. Oh, but since the pandemic, we've all lost our mind. I mean, us, the hosts of SDSC, we didn't start with one, but we're all just fucking feral now. Now there's no rules for anything, but like, I feel like we just used to know how to behave if you were in, like a restaurant or an airport or a daycare. I don't know, whatever. Like people weren't. And I had been really lucky up until a few months ago that I had never encountered any of the strange travel behavior. Let's say that nobody on my plane ever, ripped their mask off and claimed that, the aliens were following them or whatever, or screamed at people or that someone was staring at them. That never happened until September. So I get on the plane. Now, mind you, this is a 45-minute flight, okay? it's 45 fucking minutes, like not long. So we're getting on the plane. I'm toddling about to my little seat, you know. Now, I will say that this story happened in first class, but let me also say that that just meant that it was about this much more leg room because we were on a 45-minute flight on one of those like small little planes. Now I say that because everything that happens very close to where we're sitting. And it only happens to like 9 people in the plane. And everyone behind us has no fucking clue the entire time what is going on. So, first this like big meathead looking dude gets on the plane. He sits down in the very front thing. Older man sits across the aisle from him. Now next to him, this man gets on the plane. And when he goes to throw his backpack into the overhead compartment, misses and hits the guy on the head that's sitting there.
Oh no.
But it wasn't like, oh, sir, I'm sorry. It was, I'm so drunk, I didn't even know I did. So I can already tell, I'm like, oh, this is going to go well. So I put my AirPods in because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is happening up here, but I'm going to ignore it. So the AirPods are in. Everybody finally gets here, gets seated. We pull away from the gate. We're taxiing. And then all of a sudden I hear a kerfuffle, if you will, a couple rows ahead of me. I hear the big meathead guy kind of yelling something, you know, across the aisle, but I think, oh, maybe they're joking because meathead guy was also kind of drunk. So anything could have happened. Well, I hear him kind of yelling, and then I'm like, is someone pouring out the coffee pot in the galley?
Oh no.
What is that sound? I take my AirPods, noise, by the way, take my AirPods out. And I'm like, what happened? I see the flight attendants running back and forth. One dude freaking out. He's yelling at the guy. The dude whipped it out and peed. Peed all over it. Just all over it. And the sound was the pee hitting that sort of plastic, like cheating, you know, wall. Yeah. Imagine pouring like liquid on. Yeah. So I'm like, oh my God. And then the guy in front of me is asking through sign language if he should get the guy in a headlock. You guys, we hadn't fucking taken off, okay? We were next to take off. We were on the runway and literally had to pull off because this guy had to pee all over everything. So, talking to my seatmate, whatever, I find out he actually knows the guy. I am so sorry. He's like, not well. We know it like through work or whatever. I'm like, okay. And so we're getting off the plane finally. Oh, hold on. I forgot. We had to go back to the gate. The guy had to get taken off by the police, arrested, and dragged off of the plane because he was so drunk. So that was fun. So he's off of the plane. It's just the rest of us. We get to where we're going. Yes, we were flying to Florida, and that totally makes sense for everything else that happened. And yes, the man was from there, so Florida man stands. Anyway, we get off the plane, and sure as shit, the guy's wife is there.
Oh.
And she's waiting and waiting, and my seatmate is like, I gotta go tell her probably. The flight was so short that this fucking guy hadn't even gotten processed and made a phone call yet, and we were there. And he ruined the whole trip and got, banned from the airlines. And his poor wife. But you know what? I looked at her, and I feel like this isn't the first time. Like, definitely like shit in somebody's carry-on on a Spirit Airlines flight. Fucking Florida. All right, that's all I got, you guys. I love you.
Jody Sweeten, everybody. Jody
Nice
Sweeten. Jody, 2 things. One, We get it. You fly first class and you have AirPods. We're all very proud of you.
I know. I didn't. Well, I said that because it's the visual that I have of it is this tiny little fraction of people, and the rest of the plane never having any idea why we headed back to the fucking gate. Nothing.
More importantly, Bowers, how was the flight?
You know what? I don't really remember it. I know I hit that guy in the head with his bag, so he yelled at me, which made me scared. So I peed everywhere. But other than that, I thought
it was just fear pee. That's all it was.
I took notes on what I thought people would say. I have Steve Hofstetter saying Bowers was on the plane. I have Ben Glebe saying that's how you know urine first class. My joke was you were saying that it was first class because at some point a celebrity was going to show up. And when you said the guy was peeing, I just knew it was going to be on Meryl Streep. Very disappointed that it was.
Meryl Streams, am I right?
Very good. When you were talking about not with the flamingo, people didn't come to your house, made you feel bad. I met a girl a couple of months ago that she'd gone on this Tinder date with a guy, and the two women before her and the two women after her he had murdered, and he brought her back. And it kind of was fucking with her self-esteem that she didn't like. She's like, I'm glad I wasn't murdered, but like, what's wrong with me? Why did he like?
Wow, that's not the question I'd be asking, but
Yup. Nope. Yup and nope.
Yeah, I'd be like, what's wrong with them? I'm obviously so fucking great that he didn't kill me. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay,
just
yeah.
go the other way. It could either, you know what? It could boost her self-esteem. Maybe that's what he was trying to do.
I'm
The
so
living
good at
he's
dating,
just
I
like,
didn't
you
get
know,
murdered.
you Tinder, you'd sad, and you know, he's like, I just wanted you to feel better about yourself that I didn't kill you.
It also explains a lot about Bauer's psyche. He's like, how come I didn't get murdered? It wasn't me. I'm saying it was like, you thought it.
She said it. I didn't say it. I was like, how'd that make you feel? She goes, kind of shitty, actually. That she was like, she had a complex about it.
Why do you hate people who bust ghosts so much, Bowers?
Because busting makes them feel good.
By the way,
that's how you know you're in first class.
We still haven't even read any of the super chats or comments on the air. We have to get to that.
As usual, we're behind schedule.
But I do also want to point out that since we last did the show, I did get married, and what's mine is hers, and what's hers is mine, and so I can.
You've got the book. You've got the book. I love
I
it.
thought you were about to read her diary. I'm like, Steve, this is a bad idea.
I did end up having Jody a Florida man birthday party, and so I have all of these.
Wait, are you the flamingo?
Wait, what are they?
They're little flamingos.
Oh my God, that joining both stories together, it was meant to be. Yeah.
Also, I went to your party and you didn't tell me it was a Florida Man theme until right now.
Well, that's because you weren't at the first part of the party. You decided to show 30 minutes before it ended.
On point.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, Kristen, I want to say thanks for coming in and hanging out with us for a bit. You were awesome. So
You're
thank
the
you so much
best.
for being part of the
Bye,
SCSA
guys.
family.
You,
I'm gonna enjoy
Kristen,
the
we
day.
missed ya.
Jody, you're hilarious, by the way. Never stop doing stand-up. I want to see you live. So anytime you have a show, please tell me and I will come and watch you. You're fantastic.
Thank you. Absolutely. And that means a lot, you guys. So thank you. Bye. Enjoy the dick deck.
I love you, Kristen. And then we'll get to Super Chats real quick. We just had another special guest show up. We'll talk to him after Super Chats, but I want to put him on here. Adam Mama Wallace here. Adam, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Woo!
Well.
Look at that. He's in a
Am I the
tuxedo.
only person here who has respect for the occasion that we're all celebrating here today? Or
Adam,
I have to host a corporate gig in less than an hour, and I'm joining you from the HR commission.
Adam, technically, Jody is wearing a suit.
That's true.
If it matches, it's a suit. So
That's fair. And I'm dressed like DEI James Bond, so.
Also, just not to rub it in, Danny, but the real Danny Alabama still going strong here with 1 follower on Instagram.
God damn it.
I am that follower.
He's verified, isn't he?
Same
That says 111 followers, Ben. It's one post.
Sorry, 111 followers. One post. My mistake.
One post. Yes. Same amount of followers as
Ben's
Ben's.
reading the instructions.
Ben's OnlyFans, same amount of followers. So
If
Dan,
only, if only.
Adam, how you doing,
Dan.
buddy? You're in Chicago?
You just called me Dan.
I
Not
did. I
even
called you Danny. How you doing, Danny?
I'm good, man. I like the hair.
Thanks, bro. Kristen thought I was starting a cult, but you know, we already did that.
I thought you were ending one.
That's funny.
5 hours.
So you're in Chicago?
I'm in Chicago, yeah.
What's the corporate event?
It's the Cyber Insurance Awards.
Whoa.
I'm very passionate about this topic.
Yeah, I mean, you know what they say. Once you find work you love, you never work another day in your life.
It's so true. Yeah. And I prefer performing in this too.
Yeah.
I feel the most comfortable.
Are you just hosting or are you doing like stand up?
No, I'm doing stand up. They want me to do like a 15-minute set and then be affable. That's basically the gig.
So there's a part of this while they're reading names for best cyber what award? Cyber insurance awards.
It's like all people in cyber insurance, yeah.
What does that mean?
No one knows.
Like
what it
I'm
means,
asking
but
a
it's
question.
provocative.
By the way, didn't we do a bunch of gigs, corporate gigs for that specific thing during the pandemic in the beginning? Didn't we?
I don't think it was
cyber stuff?
cyber insurance. I think I think I
Cybersecurity.
know what it means, but I just like to think it's that question we all turn down when we buy a plane ticket and they're just like for another
Maybe,
$15.
yeah. I genuinely don't even know what it means.
Got it. I thought it was like some sort of insurance that you could buy, like against like your AI nudes or something. I don't know, like.
Kind of.
Maybe, yeah. Like it protects you from
That's the kind of
cyber
insurance
attacks.
that people should be selling because that would make it.
It's like LifeLock,
true.
maybe? Something like that.
It's true.
Yeah, if it protects you from cyber attacks, Adam, if you could get a deal for everyone older than me and my family, I would really appreciate that.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Like if they could have insurance against click this link and nothing bad will happen emails.
I like the premise that there are people older than you, Steve.
And you're older than me.
Damn it.
Rach, we got anything coming in? We'll talk to Adam in a second. We got anything coming
Yeah, absolutely. And sorry if I missed some of these. Just ping me in the chat. So Jennifer Story said the show doesn't even know where the rails are. Frankie Berman said Jody, great set. We've got some meme and some games coming in, which is great.
When I walked into Rachel's party, I tried to talk with her for a while, and she literally just said to me, Ben, just ping me in the chat.
Molly said, so good to see everybody. We had Sage said, fuck Air Canada. Starting strong. Thank you, Alan Gold. Jennifer Story said, Queen, you look amazing. Happy birthday. Thanks so much.
I'm actually reading the chat and nobody said that.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
There's multiple.
I'm not
There's
seeing
so
that.
many people saying
No.
that.
You people are saying negative things about your appearance.
I
I've been
don't
reading those.
see those. I must have them filtered.
I think they meant Leedy the queen. Like now that she's the queen of.
I think they're all
medieval
queens. I
times.
saw so
You know
many
that-
caras.
Adam, when you get back to New York, Leedy is now the queen at Medieval Times in New Jersey. So if you're looking for a good date night,
Oh, wow. Is this true?
Just show up and be like,
This is
I know the
true.
queen.
That's incredible.
You can go on a
This
date
would be
with
a-
the queen during the show, can you, Leeds?
No. This would be a horrible place for a date. Don't do it.
Really?
Can you
all you
like
can
give
drink
away
mead.
what's going to happen that
It's
night?
all you
and
can
then I
drink
can
mead.
place
It's
a
great.
bet on FanDuel on a particular
That
night.
is true. I could tell you who wins, and you could look all good by predicting correctly who's gonna win. That'd be fun.
Listen, if anyone looks like they're about to go to Medieval Times, it's for sure Bowers. Let's be honest.
I love Medieval Times.
Right.
I've been many
I don't
times.
I don't think you want our hot knights like passing flowers to your date. I think
That's fair.
Oh,
Also,
maybe
I
a
could
test.
tell you who for sure doesn't win, and that's the audience.
Look, Medieval Times is fun, man.
I'm
I think
kidding.
it's
It's
fun.
so fun. I just want. Literally, I was going to say
best.
the opposite, and I thought a joke should be mean. I actually love
Somebody
it.
that eats with his hands. I'm surprised that was your first reaction.
Yeah. For
Although
someone who would
we
be
all
just
eat with our hands, otherwise it would be weird. So
yeah. But, okay, well, wait, Jody, how about this instead? For someone who would be distracted by the mutton instead of the competition. That would-
Great.
Was that an LJ Munson stuff joke?
That was a showstopper right there. That was good. It was the first silence in the history of SDSC. We finally got to it.
Well, I was trying to get it. I'm like, I got it.
I don't quite get it.
They
either.
don't know what mutton is, Steve.
No?
They think it's either the chops or some sort of dog.
No,
So-
it's when you wear headphones in the cold, right? Aren't they called muffins or mutton?
Yeah, those are ear mutts. Those are called ear mutts. Yes.
Ear mutts.
You're-
Thank
you're
you.
right, you're right, ear mutts. Yes.
Oh.
Right.
So, Adam, how's you're still in New
I
York?
really missed this fucking show.
Me too.
For the record, I thought there was mutton wrong with that joke.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm still in New York. Not at this exact moment, but I'm still in New York. Just got back from a fabulous time on Kristen's gay cruise, but don't tell my girlfriend. Listening on my phone as I was getting ready.
You're the star
yeah,
of
man,
the
I'm in New
Dick
York.
Deck, tuxedo top, no pants, huh?
You know what the funny thing is, and I won't reveal it, but I am not wearing pants. I was only able to get half dressed to get here on time. So that is
Not
true.
only is he not wearing pants, but the tuxedo cuts off at the nipples.
It's a tearaway. It's a
Yeah,
total
there's nothing
tearaway.
below what you can see on the screen right now.
Why wouldn't you
it's
reveal
a tuxedo
it?
halter top.
Why wouldn't you reveal it? I was literally on Don Lemon the day of the disastrous Biden debate, and it was the whole country went so off, jumped the shark. I literally at the end revealed I was not wearing pants on the news.
Listen, I'll do it. I'm not above it.
Do it.
We'll
I
do
think you
it.
should do it.
All right.
Wow, man, you're really excited about this.
I am. All this talk of Dick Decks got me excited. Damn.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah.
I would just like to say I just got a note. I have been re-monetized on all platforms.
So
yeah, if I don't
was
get some Venmos for that, I will show the front if it means Venmos.
For a
Or
tip.
like Venmos. I was in New York, and me and Adam were hanging out. We're walking down the street, and this homeless guy goes, "I like your coat." And Adam goes, "It's just a regular puffer coat. I don't know what." Oh wait, he means your coat. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't mean your coat, Dick.
That probably speaks to how much I'm thinking about myself that I thought it was my coat that the guy was talking about.
He truly was like,
You're dressed like Elvis, and I'm like, why does he like my puffy coat so much?
I got a free sausage biscuit in the Minnesota airport from the McDonald's because the lady at the thing, so the whole black lady, she goes, "Oh shit, it's Elvis." She goes, "I'm all shook up," and then gave me a free sausage biscuit. So it was nice.
Is that the entire reason that you grew your hair out?
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's it right there. Yeah.
I think you grew your hair out so that when you make out with yourself and look in the mirror, it looks like somebody's over.
I truly grew my hair out because Andrew Rivers looked hot after he grew his hair out, and I was like, well, fuck, that helps if it works for Rivers. I mean, it's really why I did it. I'm not kidding. It was Andrew Rivers inspired by 100%.
But you straighten it though.
Yes.
You should let it curly long.
I don't like it curly. I try it. It looks bad. I got it chemically straightened. I got a reverse perm.
You got a temp?
Yes. A reverse perm contest. It's
Someone's
called a
a
Brazilian
bullhorn.
blow. It's called a Brazilian blowout. But yes,
Sort of like a
Rachel
Brazilian
got a
wax,
perm. That
yeah,
was a day, huh?
Yeah.
Perm.
You got that
I would have
perm,
loved to
remember?
have seen cornrows. You definitely have enough for cornrows at this point.
Oh, that'd go over well.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I draw that,
Do
but I'm
cornrows.
worried
Do
for you.
cornrows.
Oh,
I got $5 on that.
He's saving it for the 10th anniversary.
Bowers is from Indiana. His cornrows are going to be actual corn.
Will actually be good.
If you build it, he will come for the first time.
Let's see, a couple more things. Durf Boy said, thank you all for doing this. I know you all have busy schedules. Any chance this can be a regular thing, weekly or monthly?
Now that's an idea no one's had.
Good night.
You're
do you guys know
about
the
one
answer?
pandemic too late.
You know, do you know
Got you on
who
the next
appeared
one
the
though. It should
show?
be here soon.
Yeah, actually, based on the current administration, yeah.
Yeah, we're coming back in about 6 to 9 months. So
Oh my
don't worry.
God.
Do you know how many who like performed the most on SDSC? I feel like I would be in the top 5 maybe of like most appearances.
Greg
I'm
Murphy,
doing
does
that.
have that information at your fingertips? Probably does. That's a Greg Murphy question, but you're in the I mean, it was between you and Kristen and
Yeah, Adam, why do you think you're on the anniversary show?
yeah.
That's a good point. I assumed it was for my looks.
He thought it was for his puffy jacket.
Definitely number of appearances.
Like, wow, they really like my puffy jacket.
Yeah. Not many hot comedian guys, so we had to get you. That's really what it is.
Yeah, that's offensive to half the show here.
I meant it to be that. That's what I was doing. That's the joke I was making, that you are
Kristen
ugly.
Key is number 1.
Yeah,
So-
well, your hair is long.
Who's number 2? Aaron?
I don't know. Greg, who's number 2?
Number 2 work for.
Ooh, we're getting our answers.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam's like, how many times was I on? I wish it would have been one less.
No, I'm having fun. It's so nice to see. It's like this. If I may be earnest for a moment, this show is like one of the things I'm most nostalgic about from the worst time in most of our lives. That's a pretty cool thing.
I really do, Adam. I think that that's so nice that in a time where nothing good happened.
By the way, I still think
what's second place in that? Like, what was the second best
Tiger
thing to
King?
happen in the worst
Tiger
time
King.
of our lives?
Probably Tiger King and that bitch.
Yeah, Tiger King's up there.
Yeah, Tiger King. My apologies. He put us above Tiger King. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan crying a lot.
Steve, you know what I mean.
I still had a great pandemic. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I had a lot of fun. It wasn't the worst time of my life. It was I've had way worse times than the pandemic. It was fucking awesome. And I've had a lot of fun times.
That says a lot, Bowers.
I'm saying my whole life's been great, but I had a great.
That's not a good thing.
I thrive in chaos. I've had a great 2025. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but you know.
Of course, your life is great. You don't believe in taxes. I don't even know what world you live in.
I don't believe in them. I've just never made enough money to pay them.
My favorite thing from the show, though, that I still think about most days is Bowers' theory that all money was going to be obsolete.
That's right.
Ooh.
Yes.
You know what? We played this at the whatever anniversary we had or whatever. That clip of everything I said, I was 95% right, except for that one thing, and that's the part you remember. You dick.
Except for the basic premise, except for like the main premise.
No, by the way, I was 10 years too early, but we're money.
Look, but I think there is something to what
Starting
you're
a
saying,
cult, you
Bowers.
guys,
Like,
because every time he gets told that the prediction is wrong, he goes, "I was just early. I was just early." Good, I swear.
I've said that a lot.
He's
I've
still
said I'm early
predicting
a
it.
lot.
He's doubling down. You're tripling down. But I mean, I think there is something to Bowers what you're saying about thriving in chaos, because like going through that kind of stress like can really like be the foundation of a very, very strong relationship. Because then when like the world opens up and you get past it, like you can get past anything. You hear that, Carmel?
Or bring Carmel in. I've got another special guest for you guys. I did not tell Ben about this yet. We're gonna do the dating game in reverse.
We are also brought to you by
by the way-
Schadenfreude.
Hey,
Schadenfreude.
And by the way, Ben, can I tell you the moment your relationship ended?
Sure.
It was during the dating game when we asked what star would play her in a movie, and you said Molly Shannon.
I did not say Molly
Yes, you
Shannon.
did. You go, no, because she has a great personality. Her face when you said Molly Shannon, I'm like, oh, he's getting broken up with soon. You can't call a girl Molly Shannon.
I don't think I said that.
Yes, you did.
I think the question might have been, who would she want to play her in a
No.
movie, because she loved Molly Shannon.
Didn't Molly Shannon give Bad Bunny a boner? Did you guys see that?
Give Bad Bunny a boner?
Yeah.
Who gave
what?
what?
Like the SNL, the thing, she was like grinding on him, and he got shoved up.
Wow.
Damn. She does have a good booty.
Maybe it's
You're
just
not
very-
helping your
maybe
case,
it's one of those
Ben.
the wind blows and it stands up. I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe it's the pants. The material of the pants felt nice.
So what kind of set you doing at this? You doing software jokes, or are you just gonna do your standard? My wife left me the day before the pandemic jokes. What are you doing?
Hey, with all due respect, I've handed all those jokes over to Glebe.
I did see his new
I feel like I
special. I
don't
saw
know
a preview of his new
well enough
special.
to make
They
that
are
joke, but it was already. No, yeah, it's the typical corporate. They're like, don't offend anyone. Don't talk about politics. Don't talk about race. Don't talk about. But usually, when you're there, you can get a little more loosey goosey.
It'd be super fun if your
Let's go do
prompter
that.
got hacked.
It would be fun.
Oh my god.
at the
Do you want me
cybersecurity
to?
conference.
Can I send you the info and you guys? Can we just stream this instead of what they expect to see? Just put this on repeat.
Yeah, Adam couldn't make it, but the cast of SDSC is here, and boy, are you in for a treat.
What a great lesson in cybersecurity, though. I think that's the point Steve's making.
I will say that I think was the most genius thing we ever did during the pandemic is we got those corporate gigs, and then we had SDSC people turn their cameras off and laugh for us during the corporate gigs. Time in history where people ever murdered we killed those corporate gigs because we had Tam and like we got our fun people, great laughs in the front row, just dying at all our jokes. It was like when I tell comics that's what we did, they're like, that's the most genius shit I've ever heard in my entire life. That was a good move.
Yes. Also, I mean, it's funny how certain elements of our lives have frozen in time. Like there's this female friend of mine, very attractive person, very stylish, and she lives in New York, so she'd never been to my house, and she was in town. She came over the other day. I gave her a tour of the house, and she walks into this room and looks at this office behind me, and she goes, "This is giving very early pandemic."
Was this the young lady from the photo shoot, Ben, or was that a different person?
They're both imaginary. different imaginary.
Different imaginary.
Yeah, but when you make them up, you can have variety.
That is true.
So it's worked out well for you, you're saying.
Yep.
Also, another thing I'd say, so there's a podcast I listen to called The Rewatchables where Bill Simmons and those guys watch movies and they talk about them. And they have a producer, Craig, and producer Craig comes in at the end of the thing and tells his things, the movies. And I've just always picture Taylor every time he talks. I've never seen him because it's a podcast. It's just in my head, it's Taylor. Because that's what a producer is to me, is Taylor on the Zoom. So I picture Taylor every day when I listen to this podcast. So thanks for being here, Taylor. We missed you, buddy.
Fuck off.
I was being earnest, as fucking Adam would say.
I don't want to be here.
I would
Like
say
a joke. The joke's just coming. It just hasn't arrived yet.
I'm not making a joke. I really think about Taylor every time I listen to this podcast.
Taylor telling somebody to fuck off during the show is brought to you by inevitability. Inevitability. It happens at some point.
Ben, legit question. Have you gotten any more globes since the pandemic?
Since the pandemic.
Hilarious.
Yes!
He doesn't know he's muted.
He doesn't know.
No.
It's like, I don't know. No idea.
Leave it.
That was a good gag. I like that. That's me and Taylor set that up at sound check. Oh, he just told us what's in the box. Oh no, he just told us what's in the box, and now we don't know what it is. Oh, we missed our chance. Shit.
So that's what it's been all along.
So funny. Damn it. So,
Rich, what else we got coming in?
Oh yeah, right. Rich, what got anything coming in?
Yeah, so Bunch says happy 5th anniversary. We've got, let's see. Bunch also says handsome tux, Danny.
Nice.
Alex Breyer, thank you SCSC for getting me through the pandemic and introducing me to the No Pants group, which has been a haven for so many years, which is 5. Randy Longmire, advanced $5 for Bauer's next book.
Yes, thank you.
Let's see. Ronald Gould, yay, SCSC 5-year. I hope everyone's doing well. This show's put me on the path to find my best friend and my wife. Thank you. Doesn't come close, but it'll have to do. Take care of y'all.
Aww.
By the way, speaking of Bowers' book, do you guys know that Bowers sold book covers at the shows that he was on of mine?
Yes, I want one.
Yeah,
like
that's my merch now. That's my merch now when I tour is like sell Steve
and there was
covers
a
for Steve
show.
Book.
There was a show where he sold more book covers than I sold books.
Well, every time they buy a book, they buy a cover, and then sometimes they just buy a cover for other books.
A lot less reading on a cover. Look what I just found on my set here.
Oh, or pokers.
Nice.
Dokie.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug, Adam? Anything you got coming up?
Oh yeah, I mean, I got tour dates coming up, so I've met a lot of you folks out on the road. I know I met Tam and Gray and Meg and all those folks. So yeah, I'm easy to find. Most of you know where to find me. So come see me on the road. I got some more stuff coming up with Dane Cook. So doing some cool venues and whatnot.
How's that been?
It's been awesome, man. He's been very very cool to me. So
does he just
yeah.
fly in and out like he's there and then leaves immediately, or?
Yeah, usually he'll just like pop in for a weekend or whatever, and then go back to LA.
Cool. How much time you do in front of him?
When it's just a 2-man show, I'll do like 20 to 25, and then he'll do maybe like 60 to 70. And then if someone else features, I'll do like 15, and then feature will do 20.
It's awesome, man.
I hate to break this to you, but I used to many moons ago open for Dane Cook on tour. You're looking at your future right now, Adam.
You mean you or Dane?
I don't even know anymore.
That's fair. It's great to see you all. I'm going to go do the thing I'm most passionate about, entertaining cybersecurity experts. It's a calling.
Don't forget to put your pants on.
Live your dream.
I should put my pants on probably, although
don't,
that would be an entrance.
You know.
Yeah. It's wonderful to see all of you. I love you, and you were the only good thing. The only good thing, Steve. How about that?
Love you, buddy.
See you guys.
Hi, Adam.
Later, pal.
Later.
Thanks for being here.
Bye-bye.
Couple other things. So Gus has been supporting the show. Thank you so much.
What do you mean? Are these generals coming in?
Now, all Gus's comments are things he forgot to send 4 years ago.
Gus DMs me shit every time. It's more confusing than the time before. I don't understand how to follow.
Yeah, Gus just super chatted and said, "I think this pandemic's only gonna last 2 weeks. How about you guys?"
Speaking of the super chats, they disappear in YouTube. So tag me in the chat and just let me know what you said, because they disappear for me. And then let's see. People are asking if the front row gets game entries. Yes, right? Like normal.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't say that, but yeah.
Yeah. Rachel, have you been
tree
following?
made of gay men?
What, Steve?
A game entry. They get game entries. Kristen has been watering them, and she'll say,
Third time I've made that joke on this show.
It was
Rachel,
just so funny.
Have you been following at all the toaster saga in the chat?
I did. I saw it come in. There was Savannah said, "Hey, I don't want to interrupt my husband, but can someone ask him where the fuck is the toaster?" He said the pantry, and she said lies. I think Jack suggested something. It's a bunker of some sort. I don't remember.
Jack said it's in the Alamo basement.
In the Alamo.
I thought you wouldn't have a I thought you wouldn't have a toaster in your house, Steve, because of the sun burning. You're like, that would murder you.
Oh no, Bowers, come on, that's a little much. We just set it on 1.
Also, Steve, she's been married to you for a while now, so please make sure you also listen to make sure the bath is not running as well.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Well, Ben, my wife's still with me, so.
That was Fall Out Boy Eric Clapton level. Fucking wow.
And I missed it.
Oh shit.
Oh God, that made me laugh.
Anyway, Lola also tipped $2 for the toaster.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, she appeared out of the cornfield.
Yeah,
goodbye kiss, huh?
She came out of the corn. She's like,
Why don't you just hit him in the face with the toaster? Just hit him in the face real quick. Toaster.
Style.
That would be funny. Lastly, Bun said, "So grateful for all the folks I've met virtually and in real life. Thanks to you all." And I think we have another special guest.
we do have another special guest coming in right now. Is our very favorite. Katrina Davis is here. Katrina, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
How are you?
Hello. Lindsay manifested me.
What's up,
Hi,
Katrina?
everyone.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. This is the best I've been all day. I've been looking forward to this all day. I pretty much just worked and then did this. So yay.
What's the
I
work?
love so much. Adam Mama Wallace said this was the best part of an entire multi-year period, and for you, this is the best part of the last few hours.
It's been a surprisingly hard 12, Ben, but
okay.
I wasn't here to know that Adam went up to me already.
Well,
That's fair.
Kristen Key also said it was the best part of the last 10 minutes, and she was on for 15. So,
Kristen's been doing very well, though. That actually adds up. If you do it, the math is mathing on how awesome Kristen's life is right now.
Yeah, she's doing good. Where are you? You're in New
He's
York?
on a
now?
dick deck. Couldn't get better.
Yeah, I live in New York now.
How's that going?
I moved. It's pretty sweet. It's nice now that it's not freezing. I made it through the winter. No one believed in me.
You
and
live
now
in
that-
New York now, and so this is your whole apartment we're seeing.
Yes, this is the biggest wall. That is not a joke.
Well, you were the tiny house person, so of course you should live in a tiny
Oh my
apartment.
gosh. No, I had already gotten rid of so much stuff. I was like basically ready. I have a storage unit still, but that's just because my boyfriend has a lot of sneakers.
Sounds right.
But yeah.
What's been the highlight of your life since the pandemic?
Pandemic?
That's hard. That's hard because last year sucked. Last year was technically worse than like most of the pandemic for me personally. In typical fashion, I was a late bloomer. Everyone else had a horrible time, and then everyone was bouncing back. And I was like, actually, it's really bad. But no, I feel like this year has already been better. I had to have minor surgery at the end of last year, so I'm kicking it. It's all up from here, baby.
Ben, I am so glad that you brought that up.
The snow
Me
is
too. Me
melted.
too.
The hot dog stand guys are back. My spirits are up, man. It's gonna be
Now
good.
you're talking my language. The hot dog stands are back.
Oh my gosh, I love them so much. I eat way too much trash here. The guy that works at Dunkin' Donuts waved at me from outside of the store the other day when I walked. If that gives you an idea.
Get a good chopped cheese yet?
Yes, I have
I'm
chopped
jealous
cheese.
of. I'm
I have
jealous.
chopped cheese on this side, and then this side is open 20. The food isn't as good, but it's open 24 hours.
But you can
so
get
it's
it
a
right. You can get it at 4 a.m. So that's
Yes. That's where my favorite cat lives. Her name, or my second favorite
Bodega
cat to my
cat.
cat. Yeah, her name is Mimi. I love her so much.
Yay!
Yeah, I was living in Pittsburgh for 4 years where you can't get food at 4 p.m.
I mean, you can't really get food in a restaurant in Pittsburgh, I'd imagine.
Hey, pierogies are a fine cuisine.
Oh, I'm just kidding. You're right. I would eat myself silly with some.
There is
the way, they put-
legitimately, not making this up, there is a pierogi place that is open 16 hours a week.
I thought you were going to say a day.
No, 16 hours a week total. And it
What does
somehow
that
stays in business. And so I
Because
don't.
it's a money laundering Polish mafia.
about to say-
How do you do drugs? She knows
They're
about.
taking fucking drug money and turning it into pierogies, man.
The rest of the time, it's technically open, but a guy just tells you to leave as soon as you
Right,
walk in.
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
way
You walk in,
that
they're
you
like, we're
believe
not
him.
open. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay.
The
And you
opening
like
scene
back
of the
out.
Goonies when the kids walk into the restaurant, they're like, we're not open. Yeah.
They're like, would you like a dozen cheese, a dozen potato, or this suitcase full of heroin?
A guy did that to me on Figueroa in LA once.
Offered you a suitcase full of heroin?
No, I went to go into like a corner store to just get like a soda, and this big guy at the entrance was like, "You don't want to go in there," and I was like, but I could like see things happening. I was like, okay. And then I got back in my car and pulled, and the whole other side was just like sex workers not having a good time. And I was like, oh, maybe that isn't a corner store. Maybe they don't
Sex
have
workers
Dr.
not having a
Pepper.
good time is the name of Ben's new special. Actually.
That's actually
just
what
upset.
the cover for all night is the cover for that new special.
Also, we've all been like kind of reminiscing what the pandemic's been like, and Katrina like said that the suitcase full of heroin thing happened to her, and then Jody started reminiscing about a time before the pandemic.
Oh, I never did heroin.
Nope.
It was a tweaker. Thank you very much.
Inside drugs, not outside drugs.
Yeah,
Those are for
yeah,
poor
yeah.
people.
Crack is an outside drug.
Yeah.
That's not in their house.
What does tweaker mean?
Uppers.
Yeah, like stimulants. Yeah, it's the people that'll take apart a toaster and put it back together. Well, no, we won't put it back together. We'll just take it apart and see how it works. And probably sell the copper that's in it. So,
Jody, if you could give Savannah back our toaster, I would really appreciate it.
already took it apart.
It's in her bathtub.
Yeah, be
No, but
like,
wait, but what, Katrina? We veered off on a suitcase full of heroin. We were all so excited. What happened to you?
When? What do you mean?
She said when.
Oh no, the original question, or was it? Never mind.
No,
I forgot. No, I think all of our ADHD kicked in, and we're all like, wait.
Well, you all did make me think of something that actually did happen during the pandemic, which I tried cocaine for the first time at a drive-in movie. So that was something that happened during the pandemic.
Katrina,
I
I
don't-
cannot believe you would try drugs for the first time during the pandemic. That is so
Right?
awful.
On camera for money? No, that would never happen.
She didn't use a dollar bill though. She used a brand new straw, so it wasn't sharing. You know, COVID protocol.
I met a girl Sunday that said she calls cocaine getting $100 cold, which I thought was the most apropos.
You're buying shitty cocaine.
Also, I know you
Shitty
think that's
cocaine
like
makes your nose hurt.
It was in Canada, so yeah, it was probably bad.
Also, Katrina, I know you think that's like really cool, but nobody does that anymore. Like, who goes to a drive-in movie?
Those also came back during the pandemic.
Yeah,
Right?
True.
You
That's
just
true.
like out, like just walking around. Like I couldn't imagine sitting in a car for a drive-in movie still after doing cocaine. I'd be like, I gotta go somewhere.
It was it did help that there were people roller skating in the back of the parking lot on like the skates that lit up.
There you go.
So I did watch them for a decent amount of time, but also it was boogie nights, so it kind of felt like you were just like Rocky Horroring the whole thing.
God, I totally understand now. Now it makes sense.
It was themed.
Showing up to boogie nights with cocaine is like showing up to Harry Potter with a wand.
Yeah. And then the wand screws off the top and there's cocaine in it. Also, I mean, weird shit does happen at drive-ins. Weird shit happens at drive-ins. I think it makes people a little bonkers. I think you're right. Like to be like with people but also isolated. I think it like drives the
it's
brain.
loose. People get like start hanky panking. It's fun.
I had some crazy, yeah.
To be with people but also separated is what the premise of this show is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, you can't see
One
them
time
with
I
the chest
went
down. They're gonna get weird. I get what you're saying.
It's true. One time I was at a drive-in and I was on a date at the drive-in. We went in the back seat and there was a little hanky-panky that happened, but I felt really bad the whole time because I had borrowed my friend's car.
Was it cloth upholstery?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Because I was like, you could just wipe it down. That's like
Yeah,
one time in high school, a girl that lived behind me was talking about how she had hooked up on her diving board of her pool. But she didn't have a diving board. I did. So I was really upset by that story. Also, I never even got to hook up on that diving board. Like, so unfair.
Well, diving boards are kind of rough on the
They
top. You don't
are.
slip.
Once I
That's
went
what
out
the
there
rust
and
of
like,
the rug burn.
you're so right, because I went and like sat on it and I was like, actually, I feel
actually,
like they
no.
just did this for the story. This doesn't seem fun for anybody.
No.
I like
it
that
on
you
sandpaper.
checked
That's like
that you.
I think not.
Oh, I did, because I'm petty. I was like, wait, you don't get to do something on my diving board I didn't get to do yet. And then I was like, oh no, this seems like it would suck. I'm out.
I feel like it's probably different if you're with a partner on the driving board, though, Katrina.
No, but it's still like, I guess there's different ways to do it. Whatever. We don't need to talk about it.
It was actually a pivotal scene in the Rodney Dangerfield classic Back to School.
Yes.
That's what a quadruple Indy is. You know what I mean?
The breaststroke. Okay.
That's right.
So what
Wait,
job?
so were we supposed to be talking about pandemic toasters? What's happening?
No, we're just hanging out.
Once Jody took mine apart, I had to tell Savannah that it was in the pantry and the cabinet and the drawer and the closet.
Yeah, he's just had to keep lying for. It's been like 5 years that he's.
Oh no! I meant the parts of it were everywhere.
Oh right, well, yeah.
It's a tweaker Easter egg hunt.
And that was fresh off the registry.
Easter
That thing didn't get. You didn't make 12 pieces of toast in that thing.
Speaking of Easter eggs, look what I found from before. Remember from Jason?
Oh,
Jason.
Yeah, I still got mine too.
Yes, Jason.
Wait, those aren't chocolate, right?
They're
No.
There's some decorated.
Pasansky.
I think mine broke.
Pasansky eggs. Be very careful with them because you'll never get another.
Yep.
Mine broke. Mine's broke during
The it has been interesting because like I just had to pack up my whole place and then unpack. And when I was packing up my whole place, I found a box of, I guess, stuff that would have been raffled off or auctioned off at some point. But it was like all the shit from when you fuckers made me ride that damn bike.
That was excellent.
So when I was in Toronto, Sam Norton drove me to the airport, and in the trunk of his car is that exact helmet that his daughter wears to ride her actual bike.
Oh, I know, because Sam and his wife and his daughter came and stayed with me and saw it, and his daughter thought it was hers.
What's also amazing is this brings back the craziest memories I know we have on video. It was on the show, I guess, when Steve then went on the bike over the ramp with Bowers under and just crushed Bowers with the fucking wood panel.
Well, I was the only one of us that didn't get injured somehow. You guys both.
I got hurt too.
I fell down on the. Yeah, I hurt my shoulder, and then I got rode over. It was rough.
Yeah, one of the things we were deciding was whether or not we were going to take the bike, because we're like, we're trying to like not bring as much stuff on the move.
Oh, so you're not moving to a church the same size as the church you live in now? You might have to downsize for a different church?
No, I have a house now, like a human adult.
What?
And so
Who have you become? What kind of Jew are you?
So we were gonna take the bike, and Savannah was like, "Are you gonna learn to ride it? Because I haven't touched it since then."
Sure.
And like I gave it to
Savannah or
learn
the bike?
for a while.
He said Savannah or the bike. You haven't touched it since.
Better you didn't hear it. It's better you didn't hear it. Steve.
Fair enough, one of us who's single. So I
had a photo shoot till 6 a.m. in my house.
yeah, for your OnlyFans. So
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
yes.
Oh God.
So it doesn't count when you pay her to hold the camera, Ben. So
I count it.
Anyway, point is we didn't bring the bike. That story's going nowhere.
I feel like Ben's OnlyFans would be for people who have like a knick-knack kink.
Globe. It's a globe kink. They're like, ooh, spin that globe. Spin it.
Yeah,
hard.
they're just like, I need to see a dick and like 8 bobbleheads at the same time. Like
Katrina, amazingly, that same demographic is who watches the Game Show Network. So
I mean, I can't believe I'm about to show you guys this glimpse, but take a look at this.
only your OnlyFans would be video of you putting more clothes on. What is happening?
That's how it rains.
Ew, it's at the back of someone's head.
It's what?
He said, how do we even know it's you? It's just the back of someone's head.
Jody, your life is
I'll
better
text
off.
you.
Yeah.
No, that's okay, Ben. Don't, please. No.
I'll text you right now.
Text the group chat so that we're all traumatized. Don't just.
You got it.
Hold on a second. I just need to get some more anxiety medication. I'll be right back.
Let me get my puke bucket. Hold on.
Remember when we accidentally Googled Ben Glebe naked during the pandemic and someone had fucking photoshopped all those fucking his head on a bunch of naked dudes?
By someone, do you mean Ben?
on his Wikipedia page. All right. So
Ben did that. He stuck his head on all of on the naked videos and put it up there. That was actually me.
So what are you working at, Katrina? What's your job doing? What are you doing in New York?
Oh yeah, I work remote, so it's good. But I just write copy for a bunch of people. I just write subject lines and stuff for websites all day. But it's
Do you know
pretty
anything
okay.
about cybersecurity insurance?
Not wait. Why is Tesha cackling that way?
Adam's doing a corporate for cybersecurity insurance companies tonight, like for their national convention in Chicago.
Oh, I once did a video, like, you know, the videos that they make you watch about cybersecurity that are like dumb spoof. Like, I had to shoot one of those where I was like a fake detective trying to figure out who was responsible for the like cybersecurity breach in this like fake office. It was like a 4-day shoot of stuff that is so bad. I would love to see that though. I hope they play it before your set.
Do you know what company it was for?
No, not at all. Like, I'm pretty sure it was them just doing like one that you could download for $20 somewhere and be like cybersecurity like tutorial.
I think it was Signal. I think she did it for Signal.
I like that we've all been at the point of our careers where there's been like a gig and be like, do you know what it's for? No, why would I? I just
No.
Okay, right.
I showed up. I was trying so hard. They sent me the script like the day before. I had nothing memorized, and they were all like super specific full paragraphs about cybersecurity and like all of these things that the company wanted you to say in this specific way. I had a panic attack underneath a table, like because I couldn't get my lines right. And then I looked up, and one of the girls that was on the gig with me was just asleep at the desk. And I was like, I'm trying way too hard right now. Like, nobody else cares about this at all.
We care.
We care. if you post the link in the chat, we'll all watch it. I think.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad. Do you ever do something that you know is bad while you're doing it, and you're just like, there's nothing, I'm trying my best to fix this. There's nothing I can do. I'm just have bad work out there for everyone to see now.
Are we talking about?
We did it for 400 episodes.
Yeah, are you talking about sex, or are we still talking about videos? Anything to plug, Katrina? Anything you got coming up? Anything you want us to talk about?
I just have a bunch of shows around New York. If you're in New York, hit me up. And then I got lucky. I've had like a couple of online things. Normally I wouldn't, but if you follow me on stuff, I try to like make sure I tell all my online friends if I'm ever, you know, on the digitally out there again. But yeah, come to New York. And I'm gonna try to come back to LA. I just don't know when. Oh, and I'll be in Colorado in June. Like, if you live in Boulder or Denver, I'll be there. There we go. That's a thing.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much.
Oh yeah,
We
I
love
miss you
you.
guys. Love you.
Bye, Katrina.
Oh,
Great to see you again, Katrina.
Thank you for coming, Katrina.
Oh, bye, Steve.
All the best, love.
And we do have one more person that just wanted to pop in for 2 seconds and say hello.
Is it a newfound star from National Network Television?
It might be.
Who could it be?
Let's
see.
Who is that? Who are you talking about?
Hey, it's Learn More,
See you,
everybody.
Learn more.
Hello.
Oh, once he got on screen, just hearing him talk, I thought it was Mary Santora. I didn't realize.
Wait a minute. Why in a cornfield, Steve? What's happening?
I just wanted Bowers to feel at home.
No, well, I feel at home. I feel at home because that reminds me of Zimbabwe.
Yeah. Learn More lost his virginity in a cornfield, so now you're getting excited.
Wait a minute, what? What?
Hey, wait, here.
That's
Now
how corn starch is made.
I'll have Bowers feel at home. Here we go.
Oh, okay. That's way better. That's better. I like
jail?
that.
Yes.
Oh my God. First of all, it's so good to be back here. This show, I miss it, y'all.
Oh,
So good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. Yeah, we
miss it.
too.
Where are you at
Yeah, I
right
know.
now? Where are you at right now?
I mean, by the way, so when Steve Hofstadter adopted me, he left me in Pittsburgh He left me. I don't know. That's where I'm at right now.
He
There's
didn't,
gonna
he
be a
didn't
whole
tell you he was
Netflix
moving.
documentary about it.
Yeah, Lermore just went to Steel City one day and the signs were down. He's like, wait, what happened? Where? What?
Yeah. As soon as Trump won, he left. He left me.
Well, learn more. I figured, you know, now that you're 16, you can be on your own.
If he was 16, he'd have won that America's Got Talent.
That's so true. I love it. That's
If he
amazing.
was a child or a dog, he had that thing in the bag. But being an
Can
adult
I pet your
person,
dog? Can I pet your dog? Look at this, guys. I pet dogs for a
Oh,
living.
look at that dog. I bet that dog. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Dogs love me. Dogs love me, yo.
That looks like the dog that bit me in the dick. So I don't like French bulldogs at all.
I was about to say dogs love everyone, learn more, but then I forgot one bit Ben in the dick, so they don't love everyone, I guess.
Learn more. If you could
Not
tip
even-
that dog $5, I'd appreciate it.
I'm not doing that. It's still a dog. It's still a dog.
By the way, I
Your
know.
dick in the dog's mouth, Ben.
What's that?
I said, why did you have your dick in the dog's mouth?
Okay, can somebody
How
mute
else-
Jody? Can somebody mute Jody immediately?
Jody, that's ridiculous. How else is the dog going to get the peanut butter?
Is that why it's small?
Not wrong.
Oh my God, this is awesome, guys. I
Not
missed
wrong.
this. Let's bring
Learn
in the
more.
show.
No.
Learn more. What was better experience for you, SDSC or America's Got Talent?
SDSC always wins. It always wins.
Yes.
Yeah, this show is crazy, and I love it. I love all
Yes.
Indeed.
What was the AGT experience like for you? And congratulations on how amazing you did on
Thank
there,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like, you know, it's very tough for comedians. People don't realize it, you know, because they're always, you know, like writing material for you, actually. You know, but I enjoyed it. You know, it was eye-opening to the industry in Hollywood. And by the way, I'm moving to LA in July.
Right.
Nice.
Yes.
Yay!
I'm
All
going
right.
to steal all the jobs.
Joke's on you. There aren't any.
Oh, he meant hand jobs, but that's all right.
Okay.
I also like that Learn More was like, let me do one more Pittsburgh winter.
Also, learn more. I know,
Yes.
you know, even though you're a big TV star now and you learned a lot from AGT, let me just give you one more great industry insight.
Yes.
You can turn your phone to the left and then you'll fill the whole frame.
Oh, don't
Phone
do it.
that way.
Don't listen to him.
He just turned into
Dog, look at the dog. Oh, look at the cute dog.
Thank you, puppy.
Are you
just
are
walk
you in a
around.
dog park? Why are these dogs wandering around Pittsburgh?
I just walk around petting dogs because, listen, white women love a guy that can just pet their dog like that. So that's what I'm doing. I am
Actually,
hunting.
no. Weirdly,
Hunting.
I know exactly where he is.
Yes.
Look at the time. Look at the time.
look
Learn
at-
more. It's been so great.
Yes. Great, everybody.
I love you, Learn More.
Thank you for all your support. I love you, all of you. I
Love you, buddy. And we put his tour
Thank you for
dates in
being
the
here.
chat, so come see him on
please.
tour.
Rich is my manager, so yeah. Bye,
Yes.
everybody.
So good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Okay.
Hey,
I know
Ben.
Leedy has to go be a queen in a sec, so
Ben, do you wanna kick us off with the
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Maybe for the last time ever. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's time for Leedy's Doodles. It's that time.
doodle doodle?
And classically, I don't have permission to share.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Well, thanks for being here, Leedy. We appreciate it.
No, not spotlight. This job's hard,
Wait.
everyone.
Oh,
Leedy,
boy.
Leedy,
Hold
don't
on.
worry, we give you permission.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's okay. You can.
Oh, in the interim, I can say thank you all who raised money for this iPad. I'm still using it many years later.
Yay.
The iPad that you guys inscribed with the Leedy Doodle Time thing right there.
Oh, yay.
Awesome.
Here we go. Starting broadcast. I have permission.
This is Lady Doodle time number 193.
Ooh.
Wow.
There we go. Here we go. Okay, first up I
Yeah.
have. conversation. I'm a little rusty, guys. What's in the blue box?
Oh.
This is Jen, Cobra, and Jersey.
Oh my god.
Chandler and Rory. The Muppets.
What I think a mixture of that Muppet guy and Kristen looks like. I'm sorry. This is not what Jen looks like. That's not what
Pretty close.
Oh boy. And then I have this one.
Oh.
Let's see if this is last but not least. Last but not least, the thing that will get Bowers canceled? I don't know.
Oh.
Wait, can we call that Little Bow Wowers?
Also, that literally is the best look I can picture for him. It looks amazing.
You're not wrong.
I was nervous as I was making it. I was like, wait, is this working? Wait a minute.
Like Bowers Federline a little bit, I think.
Bowers, if you get that haircut, you're welcome for a 5 a.m. photo shoot anytime.
So
Leedy
good.
Corbin, follow her at Leedy Corbin on Instagram. Support her amazing work. It's the best. So nice to see you, Leedy. Thank you for being here.
Love you, Leeds.
Thank you guys.
Thanks
Love
for
you
coming
guys.
out. Appreciate it.
It's been a sec.
She grows up and she grows up and she grows up. How cool is that?
Thanks, Dad. Bye.
Oh, jeez.
Rachel, you want to catch us up on some chats and Venmos and whatnot? And then
I'll
maybe
do my best. Tesha said, one of the great things about SDSE, we always represent at the shows, even drive hours to go see them. Y'all are awesome guests and audiences.
Yep, for sure.
And then we have, it's a general. And Tam said, so glad to support all the comics and SDSC comic. Well, hold on. I have seen 10 plus SDSC comics in person since lockdown ended. So glad to support them and that I got to know them through the show. It's
Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
Bunst said to Katrina for a deposit on her next show in Maine. Abby, I missed you all and I miss Rachel's pronunciation skills. Oh, fuck you.
that's how she says I miss you too.
If I miss you, it's in Anis Secoria, Colodocalictus, and Ramadoma Mama Limis. The actual pronunciations, Abby.
Anisocoria, choledocholithiasis, and rhabdomyolysis.
Nailed it.
There you go. We did it.
Is it weird that a shadow of a deer just appeared?
Let's see, we've got some game entries. There's also Gray said, wish I could give more for you all that have given us so many ways that the goodness and beautiful inappropriateness of SDSC sprinkles, tinkles into daily life.
Nice.
Cassie, I need a pandemic toaster, please. Anna, so happy to see the gang all together again. Tam, all this talk about fans made me miss LaBelle. That's right.
Yeah.
LaBelle.
Must be work or something.
Yeah. And I believe I'm caught up.
All right, well, we did have an overnight game. I should have done this earlier, but you know, whatever. The overnight game was give us your best SDSC pickup line. So I liked Stan and Savage was you don't have to like vegetables as long as you can handle this hot dog. I like that one. But my favorite was Jack Dostal had come home with me and you're gonna need the mute button, which I thought was a SDSC pickup line. Jack. Funny. Is it time for a game? Is it game time?
No, not a couple more minutes. So guys, you can still put in your entries for age or make old a movie. Let's see, there was some super chats that have now disappeared. Yeah, okay, maybe it is time for the game. It's gonna take an hour. Let's do this. Let's do it with the front row first. How about that? Front row, if you have game entries, please raise your virtual hand by going to reactions and click raise hand. And
Host reminder: we have to write down our favorites.
Yep. And Taylor will spotlight you, and we will call on you to do it.
Man.
Taylor, in whatever order you want to go. Okay, Berman.
Yep. So I have two. I have Emma Stone and Easy AARP.
Nice.
And then instead of cars, I have your left turn signal is still on.
Great.
I'm a little rusty.
It's okay. Me too. Never ending story.
Hey.
Nice.
So, do I get 2 or 3 or what are we doing?
Two.
We've
Let's
been
do
doing two.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Throw mama in a home. And this one's based on a true story. Jennifer's body hurts.
Brad Clark.
Not sure why I had this, but I found Steve's shirt somewhere. Anyway, my game entry. The Hand That Rocks the Walker. And What's Eating Gilbert Grapefruit?
Nice.
Alejandra, you're on deck.
3 men and a college dropout.
That's all my ex-husbands.
And the Avengers: The Age of Depends.
Oh, Timothy.
We had a similar thought. I have 3 men and a caretaker.
Oh.
Dude, where's my wheelchair?
Nice.
When Harry Met Sally again and again and again. And the breakfast adult daycare.
I'm going to read a couple from Super Chat just before they disappear. Duntalk had Grumpy Old Ben and retirement-aged mutant Ninja Turtles. Dash!
And I don't know how y'all remember how to do this. I'm off my game. I only had Elders of the Corn. 406 Years a Slave.
Oh my gosh.
Winkle Black.
Yeah. So
You're in bed.
the other way. Oh, you're seeing other things. Oh God. Wow. Okay. Hi. Yeah. So game entry. The only one I think I really want to say is Jurassic Park in the handicap spot. Okay, real quick, I want to real fast. I opened the bag, Rachel, of all the things from the last auction, from the last show, and it's all of there's Bert and Ernie, and I mean, obviously the Quiet Please, but I have all of the trophies. If you guys remember all the trophies and everything.
Yeah. Oh, Jen, I fucking remember.
Some of us still love you, Steve.
Oh.
So, yeah. Anyway, and then the bag of Ben. I'm scared to touch it because like most of these things have touched Ben's mouth. I'm pretty sure. Like
the trophies have too. I'd be wary.
Yeah, oh, okay. Then I'll. Okay, yeah.
You can definitely clone Ben if you needed to.
Yeah.
There's enough DNA in there.
There's a kazoo in here. I mean, come on, guys. But anyway.
Oh, Jen, that's not the one he plays with his mouth.
I don't know which. Well,
that's a fart
I also
kazoo.
already put my
thermometer
finger
too.
on my finger. Like I already did that, but
Also,
and
maybe I'm
here's
smoking
the
too much
original
weed.
Rachel, the original Rachel tortilla.
Yay!
Oh, gee.
Also, Jen.
Tortilla. What?
And I've been looking for several of those items in that Ziploc bag in my house multiple times over the last few years, and I just realized where they are now. So that's good.
There's the
Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah, there's that. Hold on. What else, Ben? What are you looking for? Hold on. What's in here? Oh God, what's it? Oh, the rubber chicken. This thing. I don't know. What the fuck is in here, dude?
Ben, if you wanna bid on those items to get them back.
Anyway, I call this the bag of Ben.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but this is like where the show has come, you guys. It's like so fun.
That's where I came too.
I have glitter all over my bed now, Steve. So.
I mean, there was some before, but there's more now. Randy, what you got, honey?
Alright.
That's all.
I've got two. One that needs no change. Old by M. Night Shyamalan. Get off my lawn. And the obligatory Handyman from Help. I've fallen and I can't get up.
And a D.
I've got Oh Brother, Where Are Our Meds? And The Pursuit of Hip Replacement.
He's great.
Angles.
Angles.
I gotta send you some money, but here, this is a Ben one to start off. One slowly and deliberately, with the oversight of their aid, rolled by the cuckoo's nest. Everything, everywhere, but one at a time. Escape from Alzheimer's.
You know, I don't remember seeing that one.
I see what you did. And then last one is Indiana Jones and the Geriatric Crusade.
Nice.
Very
Which I think was the
nice.
last one that was out.
Abba-ba-bee.
Didier.
Sorry. I've got The Good, Bad, and the Wrinkly. Flushing Nemo.
Oh, that's good.
And Schindler's Med List.
Front row Steve.
Yeah, Angles did all mine, so. I've got only one: Indiana Jones and the Adult Diaper of Doom.
Who's that? Dina. Oh, Jeremy.
Over the Hills Have Eyes. Golden Girl Interrupted. And Geriatric Park.
Love that. Dadler. Oh, hi, babies.
Aww.
Wow. Don't try to curry favor with the judges with babies. That's
Yeah.
Those are his
Well,
entries.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely not old.
those are his out trees, but okay.
Yeah.
All that
True.
makes me feel is how frozen in time my life is.
So my two, so Rachel doesn't have to read this one, but it was National Lampoon's Vacation to Heaven for most. And the second one is kind of just because you turn of age. So Jesus Christ, top 0.1% OF superstar.
Marissa.
Okay, so I got two. The first one is Deadpool. And and the second one, instead of the Godfather, the Grandfather.
Hey, so I gotta keep it cool with the new generation tortilla wrap. You know, as things get old, they kind of change color, and so the first one here is Yellow Christmas.
Oh, Lord.
That was just when you pee in the snow.
And I have to admit, when you said age a movie, one of these went younger. West Side Statutory.
Well, older for one of the characters.
Yeah, yeah.
Ashley.
So I just have one, which is like wicked back pain and arthritis and cramping and night sweats.
Wicked was also the original name for the movie Departed.
Word low.
Dirtier great grandpa.
Nice.
Kicked the bucket list.
Nice. Very nice.
It's nice. Yes, roll.
I have two. Schindler's Bucket List. And I know what you did last summer, but I can't remember if I took my pills today.
Cassie.
I've got brave heart failure and potpourri in the attic.
Robin Jane.
So 50 years ago, Jaws scared you.
Oh.
This year the new sequel is Dentures.
Sue.
So I have two. I have Returned the Mummy All Wrinkly Penis. And Frozen in Time. Wait, is it that the time?
I like it.
Greg. He couldn't raise his hand, so we will spotlight him anyway.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely? Okay. Instead of Ben-Hur, Steve-Hur.
Oh.
Ben Zoller.
Ben's upcoming special endings, but starring Steve. I don't take this well.
How is this?
I love it. My favorite one so far.
The Pension of the Christ. Nursing Home Alone. Star Wars, Attack of the Canes.
Oh my God.
Tropic of Lung Cancer.
Oh, wow.
And Love and Mercy Killings.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Anyone that couldn't figure out how to raise your hand, please flash me, and I'll know that you want.
Bunster.
Buns. Show me them titties.
Okay.
I'm just
I know. I got it. I remembered. Ha ha. Driving Miss Daisy to the cemetery.
That is the only way to make that movie older.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and so let's see.
I have some. But
Hood. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Please go ahead, Anna.
Sorry, for some reason it's not working.
Okay.
So I have Death on the Senile.
Oh.
Face Droopy Balls.
Who made that up?
Sorry, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Kidney Stone.
God. Thou shalt not pass.
Last one is the Hip Replacement Killers.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
That's good.
Oh my God. All right, let's see. So the other ones, let's see. I see David Levy had one in YouTube. It's The Devil Wears. Oh, it's a word. Orthotic? Orthotic.
I should hope it's a word.
Oh, it's a math problem. Oh no.
Not even a hard word, just a word.
A word.
Oh no, it's a word.
And
Our
more
natural
words.
enemy.
The Chronicles of Hernia.
Who's that? Who wrote that?
That's David Levy. We also had Graham Beard. Welcome back. 50 Shades of Gray Pubes. We had Lola, Psycho Water Aerobics Instructor. She also said, I paused my Doctor Who for this. This better be a good show.
Somehow it's weirder than Doctor Who.
Yeah. We had Frank, menopause at work.
Nice.
We had Gus Walsh, It's Been a Wonderful Life. Molly, Citizen Needs a Cane.
Nice.
The Get Off My Lawn Mower Man.
Nice.
Adler, National Lampoon's Vacation to Heaven for Most.
Nice.
Tesha had Granny Interrupted. Alex Breyer, Pains, Canes, and Autoimmune.
Who was that? Who was that?
That one was Alex Breyer. Let's see. Next one. Berman had more gray gardens all over my body. I think those are all the game entries that I see.
All right. Wow.
Front row to the next show is the prize.
I liked Chronicles of Hernia was really good. The Pains, Canes, and Autoimmune was really good. I liked that a lot. Frank with Easy AARP was really good. Jennifer Body Hurts for Story was good. Hand That Rocks a Walker from Brad Clark I liked. Let's see. Jurassic Park in the Handicap Spot from Winkleplex was good. Pursuit of Hip Replacement I liked a lot. Everything Always But One at a Time was really funny from Angles. Flushing Nemo from Abby. Brave Heart Failure from Cassie. Pension of the Christ from Greg was really good. I think I'm going to vote though for second place for me was the Retirement Age Ninja Turtles from Don Talk, but I'm going to give it to Citizen Needs a Cane from Molly was my vote. I like that one a lot.
Nice.
I like that you liked all of them.
I didn't like all of them. I liked some of them. A lot of good ones.
All right. Jody, what do you think?
I really liked Handyman from Help I've Fallen and I Can't Get Up, but I am gonna give it to Pains, Canes, and Autoimmune.
That was good. I like that one.
That one was good.
Right.
I loved Schindler's Meds List. I love the Easy AARP, but I'm gonna give it to Throw Mama in a Home Story.
I'm sorry.
Dave.
I always end it.
All right, Ben.
Yeah, so Ben.
I loved Grumpy Old Ben and Retirement Age Ninja Turtles. I loved Greg's, all the ones that made Steve older than me. That was genius. I loved Anna Hood's Space Droopy Balls and David's Chronicles of Hernia, Flushing Nemo from BBA, Pursuit of Hip Replacement from Anna D, Winkleplex, Jurassic Park, and the Handicap Spot almost took it, but I got to give it also to Alex Breyer with Pains, Canes, and Autoimmune. So good, triple good.
All right. I really enjoyed Chronicles of Hernia. I liked Flushing Nemo. I liked Easy AARP. But mine, which, I mean, Breyer's in the lead right now, but mine was actually Dash's 406 Years a Slave. I thought it was great.
Yes.
But that means the winner is Alex Breyer, Pains, Canes, and Autoimmune.
Are the champion of SDSC's reunion show and might be the last champion ever, so well done.
Yeah, when we do another one of these in 5 years, you get a free front row ticket.
Free front row ticket. Very exciting.
Do you guys have any?
I got a bunch.
I got a bunch too.
Wanna go in a circle?
Let's go in a circle. Who else has them? Rachel and Joe, do you have any?
I don't have any.
No.
It's probably for the best.
Towers, you have?
Yeah, I got a bunch.
All right, cool. Kick us off.
I got Dude, Where's My Everything?
Nice.
Nice.
I have a fish called Wanda that looks just like his last fish called Wanda, so he'll never know.
I've got 200,001. Spaces out a lot when you talk with him, Odyssey.
What?
This is the sequel about this is the sequel about his wife, Mr. Holland's Old Puss.
Oh my god! I had When Harry Wet Sally.
I've got Raging Thanks to the Bull on Fox News.
Retiremento.
Nice. The Shawshank Hypertension.
Instead of Casablanca, I've got Minda Blanca.
Nice.
Meta Carey.
Nice. Speed, where the bus has to go 10 miles an hour.
I've got One Flew Over the Old Age Home that might have started in a lab in Wuhan.
Hover Rounders.
Nice. Instead of Empire Records, I have Empire 8 tracks.
I've got Avengers literally Endgame.
Death Wish.
Nice. I have put a Full Metal Jacket on. It's cold out.
I've got The Silence of the Servers when the old people complain about the lamb.
Deep Blue Cialis.
Oh my god. This one's a subtle one. American History XI.
I've got Lord of the Rings, The Return of the Dishes that just weren't very good, and also the lamb was kind of cold.
If the rest of yours are about fucking lamb.
Don't worry, I know where the mute button is.
Grandma Mia.
Nice. Joe Dirtnap.
Nice. I've got Frozen 2 Death because he just couldn't make it back inside.
Pictures of Thieves.
Wait, I blipped for a second.
Sorry, Dentures of Thieves.
Oh, nice. Nice. I have The Hills Have Cataracts.
I've got Spitterman. What's the way home?
I don't understand any of yours. I don't know if I haven't heard of the movies or I don't understand the pun. I don't know what's going on either direction. Hard Candy Man.
Nice. Instead of Beverly Hills Cop, I have Beverly Hills HOA.
Instead of Jaws, I've got Jews.
All right, that's all. End of Life of Pi.
Nice. Fear and Loathing in Miami Beach.
I've got, instead of Napoleon Dynamite, Napoleon Dies Tonight.
Oh.
The Almost Ending Story.
My last one is simple, no change whatsoever. Better Off Dead.
I've got Star Wars: A New Pope.
I've got two left. I've got Oxygen Tank Girl.
I've got Ice Age Incontinental Drift.
Nice.
There you go. My last one is Boomer and Hooch.
I've got a couple left. I did all the lamb ones already. I've got Legally Dead. I've got Not Climbing Hill. I've got Scott Pilgrim versus the Inevitable March of Time. and my final one is The Perks of Becoming Actual Flowers.
And I really enjoy that in the year and a half since we've been off, like, you did it the same way that you had like a bunch of bangers in there, but you still have not learned to edit. It's just
That's why the photo shoot took till 6 a.m. There's no editing. They took every picture.
Yep. Also, did I mention the lamb is cold?
All right, let me catch us up on some tips. And then I've got some memes in the email that I can screen share and show. So let's see, we had LJ, thank you so much. He said, miss this show so much. Thank you for doing this, and thanks for the comedians who came by. Let's make this a yearly thing. That feels more doable.
Every April 1st.
Marissa, love and miss all of you humans. Frankie Berman, that was all game entries.
Wait, Marissa, not me?
Not you.
Steve's a robot.
Jack said, Ben, Steve Bowers, Rachel Jody, Leedy Taylor, and everyone who made SDSC possible. Thank you, and thanks for bringing this community together. And then Steph Andrews, unbelievable. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And she said, sorry I can't be there today. I love you all so much. I'd eat whatever amount of pineapples to save any of you. If I could choose to spend the day with Charles Dance or any one of you, I'd pick you guys in a heartbeat.
Aww.
Thanks, Steph.
That's because we're more accessible.
Okay, so I can. Oh, let's see. And Chili Lee Dog. Chili Lee Dog. He said that was awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Do you want me to, Taylor, is it easier for me to screen share and just click on the memes?
Yeah, go for it. I don't care.
You guys shield your eyes because you're going to see the names from the people. So I don't know how to block this, but.
So if we shield our eyes so we don't see the meme?
Don't
I'll tell you. I'll be like,
guys, so you don't see the name, just the meme.
And look. So.
You're all adults. Just look at them.
Just look.
Taylor's gotten very angry.
Yes.
No time for shit anymore.
Yeah, this.
Look at this one. Lady Queen eating chicken.
Yes.
Nice.
Clearly done with AI.
Same one. The fuck is this? 1, 2, 3. Not everybody all at once. Is it a book?
What is it?
Ben, this is up your alley. I don't know what this I'm looking at.
It's an ink blot test.
Oh no, Meg said it's listicles.
Oh, nice.
Listicles, like testicles. Got it, listicles.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Is that his pee-pee making pee-pee, Uncle Jeff? No.
I don't remember that episode.
We found the dick back. Dick flamingos, the flamingos in the yard. It's very cute.
Wow.
One's got it like a growth.
That's a rabbit, I think, isn't it?
The turkey vulture.
Oh, a turkey. Oh, it's a turkey vulture.
Pretending to be a dick flamingo.
I was like, I know I see a dick flamingo, but okay, got it. Yes, now it all works.
That's very
I can't believe you guys didn't know that was a turkey vulture.
Cyber Security Awards hosting Alabama.
Is that a picture of Amir K?
We saw that one already. What's up with this rabbit hole? Oh.
The mouse.
Cybersecurity. No one knows what the fuck it is.
Also, it's cyber insurance for the record.
Yeah. Extractions.
That's a perfect picture.
Last one. 30 seconds before the dog bit Glebe.
Peanut butter is meant to be licked. It's meant to be licked.
Oh my god.
I wish you had made the hole smaller. Those are the memes, everybody.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta say, I like that one better than the ones about me being older than Glebe. Is the peanut butter creamy? Well, it is now.
I thought that Uncle Jesse was going to win for sure, but that dick.
Small was the hole. It was it's like a pencil.
That one's gotta win. We gotta give good job, Steve.
Oh my god.
Great.
Well, my vote was going to be for the Uncle Jesse no one, but the dick bit Glebe peanut butter one takes my vote. God damn that.
Yeah.
That's the first time left in a minute.
Ben.
I vote for any of the other ones.
Well, then it's a tie for second place.
All right.
Who was that? Whose was
That
that?
was Steve.
Steve, nice job.
Well done. Peanut butter's on its way to your house for your grand prize.
Oh, it's a lifetime supply of peanut butter for winning. For Ben.
All right, we are 2.5 hours in, so who's our next special guest?
The fucking end screen. Come on.
We're actually planning to outdo Cory Booker, so everybody must got about 24 hours and some change to go. So.
30 seconds worth of bit talk.
Rachel, do we have any more chats coming in?
No, we don't. We're caught up on everything.
All right, excellent.
It's that time.
That time.
So what
It's
do?
that
We do
time.
the plugs?
Yep, do your plugs. Plug yourself. Plug yourself.
Not the peanut butter.
Flared base. Flared base.
And then we'll say goodbye after that. If you're in LA, I do Yamashiro twice a month, so check that out. I'm always putting it on my social media. I'm also touring with Jeff Dye, so jeffdye.com, but you guys don't probably want to go to those shows. But just go to check that out if you want.
I don't know what that means. But that's very
that's
funny.
where I'll be. So, Steve, what you got coming up?
Well, I actually just today started a Substack. So join me on there. I've already got 20,000 subscribers. So come on in. And then also my tour. I have over 100 more cities this year. Some of the shows are already sold out, so do not wait on tickets. And that's it.
Jody?
Oh,
Jody.
yeah, I have my podcast, How Rude Tanneritos, which is a ridiculous look back at Full House and watching the show with Andrea Barber, and I basically just make fun of it, so it's really fun. And then I have a new comedy show on May 24th called The Smoke Show with Jodie Sweetin, a comedy pageant. It's going to be ridiculous and fun, and it's going to be at Bespoke on Fairfax, so I'll be posting updates for that, or times for that. And I'm also co-hosting Jeff Lewis Live regularly, so if you listen to that, if you're a chump out there and enjoy that, go for that too. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's about it.
And I'll just say, follow my clients on availcomedy.com. You'll see all their websites, all their Instagrams. I was going to say Instamedias. Maybe it's a new word. Follow the Instamedias. Go see them on tour. And if you're in LA, hit me up.
Love that. I have a couple of things. My podcast, I'm actually doing it again for the last few months. Not every week, but like almost every week. Sam J was just my guest live from South by Southwest. I have a new podcast where I'm talking to somebody on the right that we're doing a pilot of coming out in the next day or two. We're calling Wrong Side of History. And we're the pilot episode will be on my podcast this week. So that's kind of fun. Legitimately, I am on OnlyFans now. They're trying to expand their non-adult offerings, so I'm not doing adult content, even though the page I think is a little sexier than my normal fare. But basically, I am posting 3 videos contractually. I have to, so I'm going to keep up with it. 3 videos per week, 12 a month, videos or photos, usually videos of the things I shoot in my life, crazy stuff that just doesn't have a place on my main Instagram page. You can get it on onlyfans.com/Ben Glebe. It's $10 a month, but if you sign up right now, just for the next few days, I'm offering 10% off for 3 months, 20% off for 6 months, or 40% off if you sign up for a year right now. And to sweeten the pot, also going live any moment now on wearenowherestudios.com. It's not quite live yet, but any moment now. The next Glebe Off the Top on Saturday, April 12th in 2 weeks. So if you want to gather with us again, or with me at least again, and have a really funny day with the community, anybody who signs up to the 3-month or more package for my OnlyFans, not only do you get 10% off, but you'll get a free ticket to this Glebe Off the Top. Just DM me on Instagram. that you did that, and you'll get admitted for free. So you're basically just spending a few dollars extra to get 3 months of 12 videos a month. And I think it just went live like any second now. So please do that at wearenowherestudios.com and onlyfans.com/.
But do you have anything coming up?
I don't really have anything coming up per se.
All right. Well, Rach, sign off and we'll go in a circle and we'll be out of this thing.
All right.
Do we sign off at once? What do we do? I can't
No,
remember.
You start, and then I go, and then Jody goes, and Steve
I
goes.
start. What do I do? Do I do a dance?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, no, close my eyes. Okay, I'm off.
VIP guys.
If you're on the VIP, stick around in the Zoom. Otherwise, maybe we'll see you guys in a year. Goodbye.
This has been so much fun, guys. Really, really love seeing you guys all. I love this community we built. You guys are all so fun and funny, and the game was great. And I really laughed a whole bunch today, and it was super awesome. So thanks for coming out and always supporting us. And, and live and in the real world, you guys are the best fans. Literally, like the one thing I hear from comics, because I booked all the comics, they're on my, I see them around, and they always say, those SDSC people are the best fans they've ever come across in any situation. So you guys are awesome. So thanks so much. And hopefully we'll see you around the road. But I'd like to do this once a year, if not more.
Yeah.
Love you, bye.
How can people follow that?
Wonderful. It was so good to see everybody, and I will see you all around soon, I hope.
I just want to say, thank you to all of you for coming to shows. I've seen so many of you in person. It's been really cool in the meet and greets. A lot of times, like, I'll just see someone and just say hi to them by name, and then the other people in the meet and greet are like, wait, how do you know that person? It's because of this. And, I just wanted to say thank you for that. Also, Ben, are you aware of what you tweeted on September 20th? Bye, everybody.
What an absolute joy being with all of you again. So cool. Like, just the memories, the emotions, the feelings, bringing us back there. It's been really, really magical. Thank you all for your continued support always, and for being there with us and all the different weird things that we do out in the world. Isolation Nation, you're the best. So much love. Thank you. Good night, you guys.
What's the peanut butter?
Night.